did was, at the end of my stream, I just like left my whole setup. I put my lens cap on, muted my microphone, and then just walked away. So I've come back like fully into streaming mode. Or do you like not understand all what I'm talking about? Like, is streaming mode a? Do you just kind of just push go live without like any?
I feel like me talking is enough for streaming. I don't like try to put on too much of like a face or whatever. Like,
No.
I'll obviously be a bit more excited about something.
No. I'm
But
not.
when I go down a checklist, it's more so like, am I on the right game? Is everything set up?
That's
Do
what I
have
mean.
Okay, then yes, yeah, I do that every time.
Okay, cool. Because I have a massive, like, do I have this document open? Do I have any passwords open? No. Is there, like, anything embarrassing available? Obviously, like, you don't have to in that regard, but that type of stupid shit. It says you're still on the starting scene. Oh, we're still starting soon.
Yeah.
Whoa.
So they can't hear us, and I just.
Oh, they can't hear us. Oh, well, they can hear us on my end. My bad.
Ah. Fine.
Secret chat.
Oh. So secretive.
So, what is your least favorite race? I mean, since it's a secretive chat and all. Come on, don't be a pussy. Hell yeah.
I feel like I
Yeah.
really didn't like the later on Tom and Jerry races. They didn't quite like. They didn't have the jazz of like the earlier ones.
I haven't seen any of the Tom and Jerry races. Is that actually good?
The earlier ones are pretty funny.
Okay.
But it's a lot of what do you remember that one slapstick racing show with like the doofy characters and all that stuff, and they just literally race everywhere. It's essentially just
where the guys the guys that try and catch the pigeon are in it, right?
Oh,
the wacky races. Yeah.
Yeah, that's it.
Okay.
Yeah, it's pretty much like that, but with Tom and Jerry.
Okay, cool. So weird. I don't feel live at all, which makes sense because I've got 0 viewers. Ooh. Let me.
All right. Now they can hear us.
Whoa.
Wow.
Wow.
So amazing.
Would you fucking look at that?
I pressed the button and they can hear us.
Hello, everybody. What is everyone up to?
Hi, Venky. Hello. So, we were talking about earlier about how I was feeling sad and kind of like past, and I'm feeling a bit better now.
Yeah.
And there was like all that. So there is one thing I noticed that I stopped doing, and honestly, it's so I stopped going onto TikTok.
Okay.
That's like, I stopped going onto TikTok. I played more Battle Cats, and I learned to like, oh shit, there's a fucking echo because I had the stream open. I went on Battle Cats, and I learned to like just kind of like sit around and relax for a second if I'm like overcharged, overdone.
Yeah. Like if you're at your limit, if your battery's done.
Mm-hmm. It's like, oh, I've been in a call with 3 people and they're all playing a game and I'm not doing anything, and it's like, that's fine, but also I feel like this tension of where I want to like yell, so I'm gonna just go in the other room and just kind of sit there until I don't want to yell anymore.
But why? Okay, what do you think the correlation between TikTok and extreme levels of depression are?
Oh, 100%. Right now, literally in the last month, TikTok has actually became somewhat of a bad thing to you. Like,
okay, why is that?
100%. They increase the amount of sponsored TikToks you see. So like every 3rd or 4th TikTok is a sponsored one, which is super annoying. What's even more annoying is that they're sponsored ones, but they're like TikToks of people just like doing, where it's like, long boy, love him, isn't it sweet, or something. It's like a it's like a commercial for a big long cat pillow, and then
Okay.
like a big shop button appears at the bottom, and it's like, it's cute, and I kind of would like it, but at the same time, fuck off. And
Okay, like
I've seen
no.
that ad like 7 times.
Can we go back to reality for a second, right? Are you are
Yeah.
you legitimately telling me that you were upset like all week because TikTok has got too many adverts?
Oh no, definitely not.
Okay, thank fucking God, Jesus Christ.
No,
Because
that would be obnoxious.
because
No, I
Battle
would not
Cats
be
is really
so-
fun and TikTok has too many ads.
dude.
Guys, I'm having a bad time.
I'm just small things make a big habit.
They all add up.
Yeah.
That's true.
But like no, like TikTok's kind of getting trashed. Like that shows up a lot, and a lot of the people that like a lot of the content that I just kind of enjoyed to swipe through has stopped. A lot of stuff has been getting like extremely hello, good morning, bad news. And it's like fuck, I don't
Well, you
I'm
want
interested in
to
finding out-
escape from reality. That's what you're saying.
well, it's not that I want to escape from reality. It's just that just as equal as I don't want to see advertisements 100 times. I don't want to hear good morning, bad news, because there's like 17 TikTok accounts that all have like a bajillion million followers, and they're spreading the
Okay.
news that people are talking about. And it's usually
So
bad.
my question then is, what percentage of your day can be full of bad news until it's like a bad day? Like what is the ratio?
I would say it depends on the bad news.
Okay.
Like for instance,
So is 9/11 day ruined, or is that like still kind of?
no, yeah, that would be day ruined.
Okay, so sometimes it can be an event.
if people like die in mass, that's already kind of day ruined there.
Okay. So aren't you more upset that people are dying in Afghanistan than TikTok's talking about it? Isn't your anger kind of
Yes.
misplaced?
I'm sad because as far as the Afghanistan thing, I find it really hard to like understand. Like I know that people are trying to get out and it's like scary and people are dying and that's terrible.
Yes.
But also like on the news around here, they're like I don't know, I have a hard time trusting the news, and it feels like every time I hear about it from somewhere other than the news, it's like, oh yeah, the US who went in and did this thing for 20 years is finally pulling out, and then the bad thing is coming back. Whereas for the American news, it's like, oh no, these bad things are happening because these bad people came back. Oh, and they're pulling out. We really shouldn't have done that. It's the worst thing ever.
Are you watching like CBeebies? Or are you watching the news? Like
No, it's like any
what
news channel
news?
that's
Like
on.
that's fucking crazy. Why aren't they just saying that like corruption within the Afghan government and like bad leadership from the Afghan government has led to the Taliban taking over? Also, there's a fucking what is it? There's a crazy percentage approval rate within like Afghanistan of the Taliban actually. So it makes me mad that people just don't talk the facts. Like, he's so sad. What pisses me off about British news the most is they're like, there was a British person stuck in Afghanistan. It's like, what about like all like the thousands of other people? But this one was born here. It's like, who gives a shit if he was born here? Like, they should all matter equally.
Yeah, exactly.
It's like
a person's life is a person's life.
Like, and it's like people die in a fucking plane crash, and they're like, these 3 passengers on board were British. Okay.
What? All right. What about the rest?
I can understand them being like, we're gonna show these British people because the audience may more likely be affected by them because if it's BBC showing,
Yeah.
But they only talk about the fact that like, oh, it's so sad that British people were lost in this tragedy. It's fucking like brutal, man.
I don't like it. America does that stuff sometimes as well. Where it's just like 40 Americans died in this plane crash. And it's like you could look it online and it's just like I don't know.
But
It like landed on some other foreign children's building or something. I don't fucking know.
well, what I
But
find
usually, yeah.
what I find particularly interesting about it right now is us in like a cyber generation. I would never want to go to war with the United States because like I would never want to fight you. You know? I've got lots of good friends in America. I think a lot of American people are very nice. I would never want to fucking kill them with armed combat.
Yeah,
And
I don't want to do that either.
and it's the same with like, you know, South Korea. You know lots of people from South Korea. You know lots of people from like, you know, Australia, yada yada. And we're so interconnected now that like if a fucking bombing happens anywhere in the world, I have a friend where I'm like, oh shit, I hope this person is okay.
Yeah.
So having such like a nationalistic point of view when it comes to politics is like, we have friends everywhere. It's not just people you went to school with.
Yeah, I don't, it feels like anyone wanting to have the war are like the closed-minded people that are like, I don't want to learn about none of them other peoples. This is my Americas and I live here.
It is very much like, I don't want to know. Because it's easier. Like, it's easier when things are simple.
Yeah. That's both a good and a bad thing. Simple things are nice and enjoyable. But when they're simple and it's bad for people, that's not good.
I want to have like the more you know sound effect on my fucking thing just for you. You see often fucking come out like, it's the end of the episode and this is the lesson we've learned today.
Do you want to see something that I really enjoy?
Yeah, of course.
One day, right? So Apple, they were releasing a new Mac, right? And they were like, the new Mac has spatial audio, allowing you to have a 3D surround sound with only the monitor in front of you. It's truly an experience, and it's like a whole thing that's completely fake. Unless you can make sound bounce off of nothingness, there's no way that there's going to be sound appearing behind your head.
Yeah.
And I was trying to explain that to Ness because he's just like, no, dude, if they say it, it's true. And it's like, no. and I pulled up the Linus Tech Tics thing where he's like trying it, and he's just like, you were so good. You were doing so good, and then you say this bullshit. Like that's
we need Ness in here to
obviously
defend
fake.
himself. If he can come and chat, like I want him to. I want to hear if he actually said. They say that it must be true.
He believes like Apple's like word, like I don't know, right? If they say it's something, then he's gonna give them the benefit of the doubt, which I don't blame. But he was really stubborn about it, and because of that, I had to draw like I was drawing like a little diagram of like, okay, well, if the sound waves go like this, how are they gonna land in the back of you, right? So in doing so, I had to draw a really quick version of him, right, sitting at a computer. So I made him look like a little monkey man.
Okay.
And
as you do.
in this same drawing, because he's always talking to Floody, I put Floody on the screen, but it was like a really small screen, so it was a super simple one, and he's just kind of jolly and large.
Yeah.
So when posting that image, people really liked Floody. Like, they really did, and they asked for it to become an emote. So now in my server, this is an emote.
Oh, let's see. Let's see. Oh, that's cute.
Yeah.
That's
This is a little Floody just chilling.
little dumpling.
Yeah, exactly. Where the heck is the drawing? I had it here. If I could go. Man.
Can I tell you something fucking amazing?
You can.
I transferred like 5 of my Twitch clips, like whole VODs to my phone. And I've been like editing clips while on the toilet. And you could easily do like a quick like 1 minute like edit job on the loo. And now you have an asset you can send to anyone. Isn't that amazing?
Yeah.
What a great way to spend your time.
dude.
And I think all editors like are on the toilet now, because like it was so perfect. Like it was the perfect like atmosphere and everything. Like the right smells for editing, and like it was.
Smell, dude. I have to smell the bathroom so that I can edit this clip properly.
Isabel in my chat just hit you, which is good. But it's true. So what I haven't copied any Dreamsoft clips over yet, but when I do that, our analytics they're gonna fucking skyrocket.
So, someone said dumpy lump, right?
Yeah.
In response to one of the drawings that I had posted.
Yeah.
And then someone immediately afterwards posted this image as like a reaction.
Oh my god, Jesus.
And I found it so horrifying. I don't like this image.
Why?
But they're so similar.
They're not similar at all.
One is jolly and happy, and the other one looks like he's about to go insane.
No, the one on the left looks like it's taking a shit, and the one on the right looks like a corpse. then it's just been like propped up, right?
That's what you think a corpse looks like. I think this is like a stern, like, you shouldn't have done that.
There's no life in those eyes. Look at that.
Oh,
hollow. It's hollow behind there.
I'm hiding him.
Yeah, I think against TOS they have a dead body on stream for that long.
This guy's sitting. Look at him sit. Nice.
Yeah, he's just chilling at the tea party.
Have you ever chilled like a villain? Chilling like a villain.
I have participated in illegal substances while chilling, and as thus making me against the legal code. And making me a villain, so I imagine so. Yes.
Would chilling like a villain be breaking the law and relaxing?
Yes, that is exactly it.
Or is it relaxing and looking really fly? Because when you say you're chilling like a villain, I'm thinking like super villains, like the ones where they got like a whole like onto like a suit. They got like the fancy clothes where they're like. They have like a distinct look, and they're sitting in a chair holding a glass and petting a cat. Like, yes,
yeah,
chilling like a villain. You know, like
the first
like
one. Still, I still think the first one.
You don't think that Giovanni was chilling like a villain?
The thing is, he was
doing illegal things.
He was doing illegal things.
He was just doing illegal things while petting a cat.
Exactly.
Okay,
that's chilling like a villain.
So breaking the law is the difference between chilling and chilling like a villain.
Exactly.
Alright. Dude.
How many laws have you broken today? Oh, that's actually I think probably a lot. I'm not gonna reveal them, but I'm thinking like I deal cryptocurrency and then I'm instantly like, oh my god, am I doing like with crypto, you're like, am I making too much money for the UK? Like, is this against tax laws? Oh, fuck. Oh, if I do this, then I buy this thing that's against C's. I don't pay taxes on that. Is that... Oh, fuck. Crypto is dangerous, man. It's so grey.
Caesarine Kill said that looks like the one face in reference to that. It said that it looks like the second image in the these edibles ain't shit. Like, yeah, dude, nothing, and then just
Jesus. Fuck yeah, perfect.
That's Halloween's starting early.
You can put him like behind us if you want.
No, I don't want to do that.
Fade him into the background.
I was trying to figure out how to fade, but like it just wasn't working.
I don't know how to fade in actual OBS like either.
Let me see if I can figure it out.
I imagine you'd have to like change it to like a different image. That is the faded version on top. Oh, it's behind me. Dun 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 dun. There you go.
It's probably in Image Mask.
Mayhaps. Potentially.
Maybe.
Perchance.
No, it is not in Image. Maybe.
Welcome to
Sharpen.
Sexy Tech Support. Scorsy, what are you doing?
Sharpen it. He's increasing. How many times can I sharpen him? Can I duplicate this?
Make him sharp as possible. I want to get cut by his edge.
Okay, you can only make one sharpen at a time. Alright, never mind.
Have you seen that
Sharp.
video? I think it was Only Plays. Where they were playing... you don't watch any Only Plays at all.
I haven't in a while.
Okay, well, it's an old Only Plays video. Where
Also,
they're...
Thank you for the cheer, Floody.
Woot, woot, woot.
Yeah.
Fucking 5 snowy biddies.
Yeah, boy.
They had this
Only
video where
Plays.
they were playing Mario Paint or some equivalent. And like there's a button where you can just make things like sharper, the whole canvas.
Oh wait, the thing with the critic or
Yeah,
whatever,
exactly.
where you kept on hitting the button and
Yeah.
it warped.
That's the best fucking thing ever.
I have seen that. I have
It's
seen
so good.
that. It was great. Oh my god. I'm glad that I had that like week break. I know that we haven't done this for too long.
Yeah.
But also I really needed that.
I mean,
was
it's good.
not, you know.
The thing is, I feel like I really need a break as well. But I haven't hit that limit of like, I'm going to take it yet. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
I definitely feel like I'm going to crash. I think especially after like the 24-hour stream, like going back into it right away pretty much.
Which, by the way, the fact that you're going to do a second one... like,
Well, not going to. It
Yeah.
depends if I get 200 followers on Twitch. At
listen
twitch.tv/Coostreams.
now, I know that you'll... Yeah, if people were to go to twitch.tv/Coostreams and follow you, which I believe that they will if they went to...
Yeah. But no.
Just like that. Just like that.
Hey, Multshakes is now following. Hey.
Yeah. Dude.
Thank you for spreading the love, Molt. Good to see you here.
Yeah, alternative milkshake M.
Molt is a Tower Unite fan who did a lot of the work on the fishing guide that helped me with Screamy Boy and all that shit. She also used my videos for data. Cool bitch.
Are you mocking me? I'm agreeing with you.
And I'm agreeing with you agreeing with me. Why you mock saying I'm being antagonistic? Wow. That's assumptive.
Dude. I like that word. Assumptive.
You don't like it?
No, I said I do.
Oh, you do?
Legit-
Okay.
Like, that was genuine. Yeah.
Okay, cool.
I've never heard that word before.
I don't think it's real.
Oh.
Oh, my Zane's coming too. Hello, my
I'm
Zane.
loving it.
He's told us we
what-
are not allowed to swear.
What? All right, for today, let's just have it, right?
Yeah?
What? Like McDonald's, I'm loving it. Taco Bell, ding, Spanish words. Burger King, have it your way.
Did you say Taco
Subway.
Bell dang Spanish
Something.
word? Eat fresh. Subway. Eat fresh.
Okay. Eat fresh.
Eat fresh.
What? What would ours be? Just Dreamsoft and then like a tagline. What's our tagline?
May not actually be soft. Warning. May not be soft.
That's the warning label on the bag.
Yeah.
Warning, may contain spikes.
Warning. May contain erections. Apologies. We guys should have like a lewd podcast called Dream Hard.
Dream hard.
Or Nightmare Hard.
Subbing, you cheeseburger.
Nightmare Hard. Dude, End of World has sued.
Yeah. Boo. Wait, Lily Hop. Yeah. Have you seen Lily Hop?
I have no fucking clue what that is.
Dude, I
I'm-
don't know if you'd like that VTuber, but they are really cute.
The thing is,
I just
okay.
realized. I'm gonna just say thank you again. I saw that you did for 19 months. That's fucking ridiculous.
Holy shit, dude.
And you gotta calm down. That's a lot, buddy.
Wait, okay, how does that work? Because I haven't been that. No one's been that generous to me on Twitch yet. Fuckers.
Okay,
Also, hi Zoe.
so
Do you get the payments in one go, or like do they pay in one go?
once you get past $100, by the end of the month that you reach $100, you get the payout.
No, what I'm saying is they tiered for multiple months, right? They paid.
Yeah.
Did you get that? Do you get that payment right away? Or
Yeah.
Okay, Jesus. So they just paid up front. It's not like it still comes off every. Oh my god, that's crazy.
So
What is a train? Oh my god, there's a fucking train on them.
So 19 months times 5. Fucking $95. Jesus Christ. I need to be active. Very active. Oh.
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 Free
Did you
money.
by the way,
Yeah.
did you like this? Did you like this little thing from the past?
I do like that.
Yeah. It was when I made the Moe brush, I was just like, I want to doodle something. And then I did this. And I like it a lot.
Mulchakes, I like how his mouth moves when he's typing. It's like his pod typewriter.
I'm part keyboard, you're part Alexa.
Yeah, it's true.
Dude, the cannons, they're growing.
So, like, if you look at my stream, by the way, I know it's obnoxious as fuck, right? But if you look, I am fucking number 6 on the leaderboard right now in Pluck Pals. Okay. It means I am like, except for these 5 people above me, like I'm way cooler than all of you. Except for the 5 people above me. But we don't talk about them.
Okay, there we go. I was trying to figure out how to go to you from.
I have you open up on my left above my OBS. It's interesting. It's a very fucking like immersive experience. Is all I can say.
How much is my mouth moving?
I don't know. Why are you asking me that question? How much is my mouth moving?
I went to do it and it. A lot.
A lot. Oh, that dude. Okay. Never mind. I was gonna ask a question like, does what counts as a mouth movement? You're talking about just yeah.
Okay, so the thing that triggers the mouth movement is Discord's green ring.
Oh.
So the moment that goes on, your mouth opens.
Okay, so for like everything. Okay, cool.
Yeah. Which is why when you have Alexa talk, your mouth opens.
I'm looking at chat to see if my mouth goes.
To make it go up and down, you'll have to be like, Dude.
I have a question
I
for
had
you.
saw that there was. Oh, go ahead.
No, yeah, it's all what? I want you to go first.
I had saw a thing that was essentially like, it was the same setup as that I had done for these PNG tubers, but you could make it so that it like goes according to how you're speaking. So if like you put on like a gruff voice or you activate an animation or something, the thing will change.
Yeah.
And that sounds really cool, but also like you can't do it through Discord, and it's like no.
Okay. I have a question now. You've had a week off of the internet, right? Or has it still been on the internet?
I'll say I've been kind of avoiding it. I had relaxed for a while. Like, is on the internet like hopping on a single player game or like attempting to scribble something for myself? If that's on the internet, then yes, I was. But
no, I don't think
otherwise,
attempting to
no.
scribble something for yourself. Your computer's still your work desk. Doesn't mean it's the internet. Like,
Yeah.
What do you think you've learned that you would change now in your day-to-day life, other than playing more Battle Cats and watching less TikTok? Do you have any like meditation advice for the viewers at home?
God, the best advice meditation wise is like literally anything can be fucking meditation.
Okay.
Like, just I know it's cheesy, right? But I'm also someone that listens to ASMR, so it's no real difference. Just like you get something that doesn't have words, and you
Yeah.
have it calmly play in the background, and then you do absolutely nothing until you're like, oh, I want to do this thing. And then you do that thing, and you just do it very, very like slowly, just relax. Don't like stress it. If it doesn't work, then what the fuck ever you're doing it. It's
So
literally like
you become a
low
chameleon,
energy
is
mode.
what you're saying.
Yeah, it's just kind of low energy every.
I don't relate to that at all. I've never done that. That sounds weirdly
Really?
zen, but it also sounds
Hmm.
kind of creepy. It sounds like you're relinquishing your body to something else. You know, like like you're going in
Well,
a
I mean,
trance.
if you sit there with a piece of paper and a pencil, right, and you sit on a hardwood floor,
And right,
listening
666.
to
Yeah.
listening to like Happy Rain and Dolphins or something,
Yeah.
right, and you have the urge, oh, I'm gonna draw some battle cat, and you just zonk out drawing circles and triangles. By the time that you filled that piece of paper, maybe like a half hour has passed or something, and you're just like, huh, I filled this a lot faster than I thought I did. And then it is kind of like a zen mode to just kind of like be doing something and like turn off your brain,
Yeah.
which is not something that I usually get to do, because a lot of things that I want, like, that I do, it either involves focusing or it's something that I don't want to do that's making it so I can't do that.
Yeah.
Where it's like, oh, someone could be like, oh, dude, can you wash these walls, right? It's like, that sounds really annoying. But also, if I was sitting on the ground with a pail of water next to me listening to random music and just kind of wanted to sit around and do nothing but
It's like
rub
dancing,
something
right?
for a while.
It
Yeah, it's
you're kind of you're feeling the rhythm through the motion of like doing a chore or something like.
it's why I feel like where it's like way easier to do chores in a game like Animal Crossing or something like that, where it's like, oh yeah, it's like doing the thing, but it's not unpleasant. It has like happy music, there's like calm breeze, you're just doing something, and it's like, da, 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 you did the thing, and sometimes you get something for it, sometimes you don't, and it's just a nice calm thing. Whereas a lot of people who will play Animal Crossing because they bought into the hype were like, well, where's the rest of the game? What am I supposed to do? I'm looking for the achievements. It's like, well, what do you do in a Cooking Mama game after you've cooked all of the dishes? You either keep cooking or you put the game down.
What I think is a shame though, and I'm gonna be honest, I'm one of those pussy babies that like is upset about Animal Crossing and Pokemon. And the reason it is I feel like a new game should be an addition upon the old. I feel like
Yeah.
a new game, you making a sequel to something is, or don't fucking bother doing it unless it's going to be better than the previous one, or else it's a cash grab.
Yes, I understand that completely.
And it not having features that were original or in the previous games, but not in the all new Animal Crossing that they're hyping, is kind of like, what the fuck are you even doing? You could have had this been like a cool like Pog moment by having everything you had there originally, plus more. But instead you're like, oh no, it's a whole quirky new experience. But people are buying your sequel game, not your new IP.
Yeah.
If you want to have a quirky new experience, make something called like, Creature Town.
Creature Island. Woo.
Yeah, some bullshit. I don't know.
I don't know. The thing is, like, the misconception that a lot of people have, where they're like, "Oh, well, you enjoyed the game, and you're not mad about Brewster and Gyroids not being in."
I miss
is the fact that
gyroids.
it's like you're missing the point. You're playing a new game. You waste all this. It's just like, no. If they added those, I'd fucking love it. I would love if those were in the game.
For me
But
also, no, sorry. For me, there's an extra element to it, right?
yeah,
Is I am a very much a data purist in terms of I want to own all my media. Like,
yeah.
I hate the fact that, like, a server can go down and then suddenly half the
Oh
game is
yeah,
unplayable.
yeah.
Especially for games like the PSP or the PS Vita, like, those servers go down. It's so difficult to kind of...
I have that same feeling with my 3DS because I bought a bunch of games digitally, and now I'm like, does that just mean I cannot access these?
And, like, I bought Animal Crossing, and if, let's say, my
Mhm.
Switch breaks, and it's 10 years down the line, I really want to play again, I suddenly can't get all this fucking shit that they added later, unless I
Mm.
bought, like, a later copy release. And, like, that shit alone just makes me feel like I don't want to own it because I don't feel like I'm gonna own the full experience for long. It's too vapid. It's too, like, we can take it away from you when we decide we don't want you playing with it anymore. When we make a new game we like more or that we want to sell to you.
Yeah. So when it comes to like digital versus physical, you much prefer physical.
I like having the option for both.
Yeah.
I have digital of everything too.
Mm.
But I think with like physical releases, it allows you not to have to break the law in order to get stuff. You know, because often you have to like some anime, you have to download them via piracy because they just aren't available. Like they never come out on DVD or they never reach the West. They never get a translation. So, you know, but I think the best case scenario is if they release a physical game later down the line, which has all the updates on the disc. So like Stardew Valley did that. They released like a new version, and so did Terraria, like a new disc version to celebrate their new in-game update.
It's very interesting because like that's how they used to do that.
Yeah.
Because the way that it would be is it'd be like, oh, okay, like I was looking into Pokemon Crystal, right? Because I
Yeah.
wanted to repair mine because the battery died, and I found out that after it had come like over here for a little bit, there was a patch, and then any copies that are past a certain date have like an updated, slightly changed thing on it, meaning the
Yeah.
ones before that are slightly different.
So they're kind of cool, rare items in a way.
Yeah, exactly. But the reason they don't do that anymore is because the update part just is like online and everyone can do
Yeah,
that.
of course. Yeah, it makes no sense for them not to.
Yes.
But I think when
Which
a game is done, you're like, I feel like you should owe it to the players to be like, guys, order in. We're only gonna make as many as you email us about. Here's our final physical version of the game. You can own it.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of like how with movies they do like here's director's cut, with all the extra footage we didn't use and all this interview bullshit. Like they should do that with games too, where
Yeah, I like that idea.
like anniversary editions.
Mm-hmm.
Because we can still like, I picked up a fucking Oblivion for PS3, like Game of the Year edition, which had all the DLC on it, fucking horse armor and all. And it was the best thing. It was just like, oh well, fuck, here it is. I don't have to worry about anything. I just pop it in and it works. And I know I sound like an old man. I literally bought a fucking VHS last night. So I'm becoming full old weird physical media man.
A lot of people, that is a selling point for them because they want to just put the thing in and have it work.
Yeah.
That's the appeal of like Apple is
Or
you
any
turn
console,
it on and
yeah.
it's on and stuff like that. Well, I
Yeah.
say that because not so much consoles nowadays where it's like
Oh, it has to update
you'll buy
and
a
shit.
game. Yeah, you'll buy a game and then it's like, oh well, like okay, I don't play any of these, right? But my friends who have played Call of Duty or something like that, they
Yeah.
hate that shit because it means, oh, I bought this game. All right, 5 hours of installing like 300 gigabytes or some shit, and then I get to play the game. And I can understand where, like, oh, I bought the physical copy, so I get to just play the game.
Someone in my
Being interrupted by having to do the installation because they couldn't fit it on the disc is kind of annoying.
chat said this, and I'm posting it in your chat. Or physical at least be able to work offline or can be stored in a USB or something. I think that's the fucking like amazing workaround. is if you can have it as like a .exe, that it's an easy one object that you can pull and save on a flash drive and be like, I own this software. Like kind of like a Bitcoin for products, where each individual product is unique because it's all stored on the blockchain as its own unique identifier, and that way people could have digital games and have. Oh my god! I just figured out how to have digital video games that are unique and you can resell them and stuff. Have them as cryptocurrency. That makes
essentially.
Yeah, did Freddy say the same thing?
He said we call them DRM free. So that's like a thing that exists apparently.
Yeah, no, it's just a .exe that. But I mean, in order to make companies happy, in order to make actual companies happy to be like, no, you're not sharing this with a million people, make it have like, once you transfer it from one person to the other, the blockchain removes it from the other person's device. So you can only have a limited amount of the physical entity. Like an NFT type thing. Exactly. You could have video games be like NFTs in the same way they like release them. And they can keep releasing more because they're the factory. They can make as many as they want. But they decide how many enter the market. And then once they're floating around, people can buy and sell these games for whatever they want. And then the trading on the blockchain will get stored to you. Hell yeah. Hell fucking yeah. Give me some money.
NFTs. Well, thank you for the follow, Zoe.
Hey, good on you, Zoe. Thank you for spreading the love.
Yeah. NFTs are very strange to me, cause like I see like the bad part of it, right?
Yeah.
But
okay, what is the bad part? Explain to people that don't know at least. Like,
I said that fully aware that there's bad parts, but I don't remember them.
Okay, cool. I'll help out. Yo, NFTs are bad. They suddenly add an inflated price to art that is not necessary. Oh, they're environmentally bad because mining Bitcoin is bad for the environment. Oh, yada 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 bullshit. How can something digital have value? Oh, the same bullshit argument we've heard 100 times. Yada yada. I think that's the like NFT. Also, a lot of people make them just like pump them dump. Like they're quite volatile. Like an influencer like a Jake Paul potentially, you know, might say like, oh, buy this cryptocurrency when he already owns like 20,000.
Remember, I think it was Spoink Doink or whatever.
Yeah, that bullshit. Yeah, that type of shit. So NFTs and crypto can be like abused in that way too. Because you're selling someone like fairy dust, like if you don't like keep supporting it.
Yeah.
That's why you like decentralized cryptocurrency, because people can't fuck with them.
That makes sense. NFT stuff is it's interesting. I would love to make some, but I also don't. It's like I'm hesitant, and it makes me feel bad.
Can I tell you something like that's, I don't know. You can read this however you want, right? I put money into crypto a week ago, and I've already made like 250 like pounds back, like $300 in a week, from just like shuffling things around, and that's completely like killed all hesitancy I've had about cryptocurrency. Like the fact that like it just works, like it's so easy to play with, and like in the end of the day when you have the money in your account, like the real pounds, you're like, this is a real thing.
Yeah.
Like I don't know how you can like deny it at that point.
I'd say that the part that threw me off of it, 100% Robinhood. Like the way that Robinhood worked was so like unsettling to me. Essentially, it would take a while to either put money in or take it out because it had to go through like this approval thing, and like if you wanted to buy or sell things, like you can do it, but like there's a bit of a delay on it, and it feels like, oh, here's like $100 or whatever it is, and then they're like, okay, and then they iron grip that $100 bill and they like pull it into their dark orifice, and you're like, okay, it's gone up to $120. I would like the money back. And it's like, we will give you your money back in 5 days. It's like, Okay.
Okay. So you don't like the whole process of how like slow it is.
Yeah.
I mean that's fair.
It makes me very worried. Because in that same event where I do that, right? There's also the times where you sell and like it goes by fast. And you're like, do I actually own this money? And then like I try to get it to my bank and it's like that. I feel like that's the thing is you have like a shadow wallet.
What do you
where
mean?
it's
Do
like,
I
oh,
actually own this money?
like okay, I put money into Robinhood. Say I put $50 into Robinhood back when Dogecoin was like 5 cents,
Yeah.
right? And then I sold it when it was like 35 cents. So
Yeah.
I had made quite a chunk of change from that.
Yeah.
And what happened is after I had sold the Dogecoin, there's like the sad emote face and the, oh, you got your USD, and then it goes to this wallet and stuff. But you can't use that stuff until you transfer it to your bank, right? So it's
Not always. Like for example, I have eToro, and there's like an eToro debit card, which you can use to like spend the money without getting it transferred to your bank account. So you could use like your stock money just to pay for your sandwich or whatever, like directly.
Well, what I was saying is that Robinhood didn't have that.
Yeah.
So, like,
wouldn't you have contactless payment at all? Wouldn't there be any like wallet?
They just kind of had like a we're holding your money, woo,
Okay.
and you could just pluck it out, but it would take a couple days.
Okay.
Yeah. And that's why I didn't want to use Robinhood.
I use Coinbase personally. However, I have definitely had some problems with them in the past, which is a bit frustrating. Just because like I was South African, but I lived in the UK. So like trying to prove my ID, I've been like, sorry, you have to use South African rand. I was like, no, I know my passport says I'm South African, but I live in the UK. No, but then you need to have a UK passport. But
it's very strange how like passport oriented all of this stuff has been for you, where I've never been asked like oh, are you a U.S. citizen?
Because you have a driver's license.
You have a U.S. Passport or something, and it's like, I don't think I do. I don't think I have a passport.
It's crazy that you don't know. Like,
Yeah.
Well, I mean, you wouldn't, right? You haven't like traveled abroad at all, so. Do you need a passport in the US for like national travel?
No, you don't need a passport, but having ID is important.
Okay. So you can get onto a flight from like where you are to like Dallas or something and just you don't need a passport. That's crazy.
Exactly. You can travel all you want within the US, which is a very large amount of space, but you're like landlocked to the US until you want to go somewhere else.
Is the UK the same? People in chat. Like I haven't really traveled much by plane within England, but I feel like you would need a passport.
From what I've been told, there's been this one thing I had saw this where a person was like, how come nobody told me how big America is? If I want to go from one end of Europe to the other, I mean, it might take like a day or, so it might be a long ride. But the US, it takes like a week to get to the other side.
Like Europe's pretty big too, though. It doesn't take a week just to drive through Europe, does it?
No, it takes like a day if you go by train.
I mean, by train, yeah. Fucking hell,
Yeah.
That doesn't count. That's like saying if you take a fucking super shuttle through time and space, you get there a lot quicker. Yeah. No.
Well, let's say
the US just has no transport. That's an issue.
Yeah, well, let's go with this. If it probably takes, how long does it take to go from one end of Europe in a car?
Yeah, that's the thing. Yeah, do car, because just the US having shit transportation doesn't make it big. You guys always like try and like brag about yourselves by being like, oh, we don't have healthcare. We're strong. We don't need it.
That's stupid. I hate that shit.
It's like, we are inferior in some way, and this is our strength. Zoe on my chat says, looks like we always need a passport in the UK, potentially. So,
Damn.
cultural differences. Whoa.
I feel like that's one of those things. There's this aching feeling that the US is built on this system where it's like, oh dude, you can travel and go around all you want in the US. You're free. But if you need to go other places, that's when the bills come.
No, but
that's
also,
when it all
can I but that's not true, because like if you're like carrying something across lines, you could like break a law in one state but not another. So like you can't just travel freely across states. Like you have to be careful what luggage you have and where you're staying, and because like your country is so broken up, like each state has its own laws.
True.
You a rapist in one base and like not a rapist in another location. It's fucking scary. Oh, fuck, we should have had sex in Illinois. Too bad we had sex in Chicago. Now I'm going to life in prison. Oh, damn. It's like, okay.
Damn. I don't know any of the laws, but that sounds terrifying.
It's like the laws, the age of consent is like different all around the US, I believe. Oh, it was. I don't know if they changed that. It's not something you really want to Google. It's not a good look to Google the age of consent on stream. But
I feel like the joke thing that everyone Googles to see is the age of consent of Japan, because they're like, dude, Google the age of whatever for Japan. It's hilarious. And it's like, 13.
It's in some areas, right? But I think Japan's like really against it. I think like as a society as a whole, I think Japan's like, that's fucked up. Let's change that shit.
I feel like what's happened, right, is that there's like some sort of miscommunication where in Japan it's probably what they probably were asked were like when do you allow dating or like relationship stuff, because I feel like what they probably were saying in that got the answer was like, oh yes, people in high school date all the time.
What are you talking
right?
No, the age of consent in Japan is 14. Like, you think it isn't? Do you think the age of consent in Japan isn't 14?
I figured it was, well, okay, the way it worked, the way I figure it worked was it was kind of like a, depending on your age, where it's like if you're 18, then like you obviously can with anyone 18 and whatnot, but if you're like below that, there's like a, like if two 16-year-olds wanted to,
yes,
you know,
it is
then,
like that, but but the age of consent, it depends, but that's okay. My question for you, Scorzy, is this: do you think the age of consent is children you're allowed to fuck, or children that are allowed to have sex? Because the way you're talking about it is like, no, it's not age of consent because I don't get. They're still fucking, right? They're still consenting.
Yeah. What I'm saying is not like, oh, if the age of consent's 13, a 25-year-old can have sex with a 13-year-old. No, I'm super no, don't do that.
Of course you're not saying that. But it's still the age of consent, right?
If the age of consent is that low, my thought of it is it's like, oh, two teenagers that are below a certain age with consent can do things that they will probably regret later.
Oh, okay. I found it. Yeah, okay. Let's talk some fucking facts, shall we? You ready? Japan. Heterosex, you can be 13. Okay. If you're gay, you can be 13. And there's no restrictions if you're 18. So there's no like, oh well, if you're 13 and they're 15, it's okay. It's like some laws have like you have to be older if you're gay. It's kind of crazy.
That is weird.
Nowhere in Asia apparently is like that. That's fucking weird.
I remember a long time ago when I searched up the Penis Festival because that's funny and I wanted to find out about it.
Okay.
I found out that there's also like a festival for when you're considered an adult in Japan, and
Like
they said it was
coming of
20.
age.
Yeah, it was like the coming of age at 20,
Yeah.
and it was really satisfying to see like a rounded number. It's like, no, it's not 18, it's not 21, it's just 20. You get the things, all of that. It's like, well, kind of nice. I don't know.
Thing is, I don't understand the 21 thing. Like, it's just because of US drinking laws, right? Like, the rest of the world shouldn't give a shit about 21.
Yeah.
Right? Like, because thing is, for the rest of the world, 21 still... 21 still feels like it's an important year to the rest of the world because of your fucking, like, propaganda and marketing. Like, I feel like 21's important. Like, ooh, your 21st birthday, congratulations. But then I'm like, why the fuck does anyone give a shit? That's like, oh yeah, it's America. Their influence.
Dude. Did you have, like, anything special that you celebrated on your 21st birthday?
I don't think so. Oh my god, Isabel and I just started going out when I was 23. No, wait, I was 21 first. 21. Oh my god, I don't know. I have no clue. Sweetheart, help me. Did I do anything? I have no clue. I don't remember my birthdays. I don't. Oh my god. Okay, I do remember. We were alone and we ordered a cake in the shape of a sausage dog, and we covered it in candles like a hedgehog, and we lit all the candles, and it was a fucking flaming sausage dog candle cake.
Hot dog.
And I remember me being like, I don't want to do anything, and then Isabel being like, that sounds good with me because I don't want to do anything either. And then we chill.
I think on 21st, I drank some alcohol and then didn't like it.
Okay.
I don't really know what else I didn't really do much. I hung out with some people, and it was like an okay birthday, and I was just kind of happy. I feel like due to the fact that my birthday is the 22nd, my 22nd birthday was more significant.
Yeah.
Because at the time, my mom had this like long-standing birthday that she, like this long-standing present she got for me. It was like the nicest, most helpful thing ever.
Okay.
Where she got savings bonds every year for me for like for a little while up till she had 22 of them, and then she gave them to me on my 22nd birthday.
Oh, that's nice.
It was really wonderful, and it helped a lot at one point when I needed some money. So it was like really nice.
Is your mom's name law that is allowed to be said?
You know what? Yeah, she wouldn't care.
Yeah, Sue is a sweetie.
Yeah, she is. I love my mama.
Okay.
I showed my mom cooking mama today.
Oh yeah? What'd you think? I can imagine her liking that one.
No, she said it was for kindergartners, and she found it very annoying.
Wait.
It was like stir the pot, and she's like, where's the thing? And then like it passes, and she hears that nat nat, and she's like, this is stupid. I don't like this.
Isabel likes cooking mama.
And I'm like, when the little thing goes by the line, you just have to, you like set the temperature, and like low is starting to go by, and she's like, okay, I have to set it to low, and then she set it to low before it passes, and I'm like, no, you have to do it when it's passing over it. And then it's like touch, and she's like, what does that mean? And there's like an indicator to press on the steak.
Yeah.
And I'm like, you have to press the steak, and the touch thing goes over, and she hears the and she starts touching it.
Yeah.
And I'm like, no, you had to do it before, and she's like, my mom doesn't like timing stuff. She doesn't like that.
I mean, that's fair.
It made her grumpy. she cast aside my kindergartner game, and then she was like, gonna watch, was it like something in Grace, Claudia in Grace or something, talk about dildos. I'm like, yeah, real adult shit.
Can I ask you a cringe question? Can I ask you a hashtag yikes question?
Yeah.
How old were you when you lost your virginity? And what was the context? And what was everyone's names and what did you look like?
What constitutes losing your virginity?
Answer however you want, I guess. Like, what feels real to you? Like, what would you say, like, I did then? Because it's a made-up bullshit. Like, who cares?
Oh, okay.
Like, because lesbians,
Well,
because you can be like, oh, lesbians never lose their virginity because there's never a penis involved. It's like, fuck off. Like, whatever counts as sex for you. Like.
Okay. Then I'd say I'm still a virgin.
Oh, really? No,
Yeah.
it's not. Wait. Oh, okay.
Most experience that I've had, it's either been like, do I like this? I like this element of it, but I'm really not enjoying this.
Don't
What-
pull. Wait. See, Slug Button. Explain to me why you're pulling this face in chat. Are you saying sex is something to be ashamed of? You fucking prude. Sorry, I just wanted to call that out because I don't want people from my chat having this horrible attitude in the comments. I just want to make sure I put them right. We're in a guest home right now. Okay.
Guess how? That's really cute. I like that. But yeah, no, I don't know. I feel like virginity is kind of like there's like two types of it. One where you lose it and you're like, oh hey, I've gotten some experience. I am no longer level 1. I now know about the things.
I have elevated beyond man. I know the true destiny that I must go for. Goodbye, everyone.
Yeah. There's that one where it's like the first time and it's like, what the fuck, I don't know how to do any of this shit. And then from there is like the actual virginity where it's like you want to do it with someone that like you love and that like you have like great attention to.
That's
and like
cute.
where it's like it's someone where it'd be like, hey, can you do this thing that I really like? And they say, yeah, sure. And not like,
Can you put
all
a
right, well,
pine
I have
cone
to-
in my ass? Oh, since you are so
it's a lot
nicely.
less of- it's not like, all right, missionary. It's the most basic. Go in, get it done, boom, bam, sex. It's like, no, I hate that shit.
You hate boom bang.
That
That's
should
sex.
not be.
Dude,
That should not be considered losing your.
can I
virginity.
be very
hate that.
brutal with you?
Yeah, go ahead.
I find it so fucking strange. And I don't know why you don't find it strange. Maybe you do. That you are someone that does predominantly porn for your career, has not had sex. Like, how do you not? Like, how do you know you're drawing it right? How do you know you're doing like? How?
Because I've had experience with a couple people, but it's more so that like, I don't know. It feels like I'm just being horny.
It's
and,
like drawing a
things
dog
go
having never
somewhere.
touched one. Like, how does that like? You can't. There's texture and shit. Like.
Yeah, but it's like I've tried some things, but I haven't had that like, oh dude, this was fantastic. Yeah.
Oh
I
yeah,
love this."
dude. that's me after every fucking sexual encounter. Oh yeah, dude, this is fantastic. Fucking love this. Oh.
Listen, if I can find a girl who I can just
Find her.
completely go to town,
Hope she knows
and-
you're looking for.
dude. She doesn't. Nobody does, because I need to learn to like myself first,
Oh, because no one
But,
knows you're
like-
coming because you're a ninja.
dude.
Uh,
Dude, no one can confirm that ninjas actually came.
that's true. The dear ninja comes because of his wife's braless. My braless wife. Have you seen that shit?
No, I haven't.
Oh my god, fucking ninja. Ninja being like, I live a good life. My wife, my braless wife comes in and gives me a sandwich while I'm about to give an epic gamer moment. This is the... So, no, also, fuck y'all. Fuck Malt. I wanna call someone out. I'm not feeling emboldened because you're here. I've always been the cringe god. Like, Scorsy knows this.
He
Scorsy's
likes to ask the questions.
Scorsy's my babe. I don't feel like an ounce of like needing emboldenment to make him feel awkward.
I'm already kind of awkward all the time, so
Yeah. To answer the question, because it didn't get asked back to me, I was 14, I think,
Oh, okay.
and the person was 13, so I think that's technically statutory. But c'est la vie, life goes on. Hey, what you gonna do?
From the sound of it, it's teenagers.
It's teenagers.
That's all
Oh
I
yeah.
guess.
Who gives a
Fucking-
shit? Who gives a single shit?
It's such a messy time.
Hell yeah.
And then the part of it, right,
Yeah.
is that I'm glad the way I came up, just because it's like I really didn't want to get involved in any of that shit until I like tried it later on, and even then I was still like, nah, this ain't for me, chief.
Yeah. That's
I don't know.
interesting.
I guess that's a thing when thinking of like I do NSFW. A lot of my stuff is either like pinups or it's like appreciating the form of things, and a lot less of like, oh yeah,
You're
screen
bullshit.
this and
Full
slap
of.
that.
You're so full of shit. Let me look at your fucking art right now. Let me go, yeah. Because you
The
did
most-
one where a girl got like licked from every single inch of her by a bunch of ghosts. And I don't know how that's fucking not like lewd as all hell. Like, let me look.
Yeah, I guess that is true. I did post that yesterday.
And then it's a girl getting fucked from behind as a gif while like her tits are bouncing. And then it's a bunch of weird stretch art. Because you were like, look, I can fucking stretch things. And then it's fucking Nini with her legs spread and like someone licking them, which I'm assuming is you because it's got the dream haircut. Zoe says, leave the man and his dick alone. No, it's not about, it's about the principle of him saying like, I'm not really, that porny. It's like, it's
No,
embrace
that's
it.
not what I was saying.
It's just
Please
pinups.
stop my
It's
faces.
it's classy shit.
No, I'm not saying it's classy. Whoever said pinups are classy don't know what majority of pinups look like.
Some pinups are classy, right? They use
I
like
mean,
makeup and shit and like good cameras and like.
Yeah, if they have, if it's like an actual like pinup from the past. I'm talking about pinups in accordance to art. That people usually do.
Okay, let's see. Okay.
Yeah.
Pin up art. Why are you going hoof huff huff huff? Me describing what you've
Because-
done should not be a reason for you to be embarrassed. If I just look at your fucking list of things and I'd read off what I see, it shouldn't make you get flustered.
It does, because it's like, I don't know.
Oh, people notice
know.
me and the things I make. Enough to make comments. It is weird though, like being on the internet, you feel like you can kind of just like spit into the wind and it just disappears. And then sometimes like it hits someone in the face and you're like, oops. Like you fucking say something like completely like, oh, I hate this person, and then they watch your video and they're like, wow, I was actually a fan, by the way, and you're like, oh my god, I had no fucking clue our lives were gonna cross, but I guess this is how it happens.
Yeah.
Now we're enemies.
So the thing is, like, and I do know what I like, and that's kind of why, like, it all, I don't know, I feel like a lot of it is very samey. Like, a lot of the stuff I do is very samey, but I get kind of creative with it from time to time. But it's still embarrassing to kind of, like, share with people. I have a hard time being like, yeah, no.
I guess normally when you post it, you're not talking and like discussing it. You're like, as you can see.
it's like sliding a note out and having people praise the thing, and I'm in the back like,
yeah, like under the door, like.
Yeah.
I think it's passed around, fucking scanned and shared. You're not normally like at a podium, like, yes, Nini's butthole. Look, everyone, ha! Look, it echoes.
Okay. A couple people I've known are like really into that.
What, echoey buttholes?
No, just buttholes.
Oh, I was about to say like a yodel type of situation.
I don't know. There's some things that I don't know. Like, I can't think of how I'd want to make it attractive, so I just don't draw it.
Yeah.
And a lot of my stuff goes into like the face of characters, just
Yeah.
because I like the reaction of people.
Yeah, well, yeah, it makes sense. You're
Yeah.
like an animator at heart, really,
Mm.
and like face is where it's at with that.
Yeah. Dude.
What, are you happy because I know you're a fucking animator?
Well, no, I'm just happy because it feels nice to talk about things that I do.
Okay.
Yeah.
Scorsy got his. You got your like qualification in animation, right?
Yeah.
From an art college, and that was your. Do you think like you appreciated animation more as you did it, or do you think you're like, oh, I should have switched to illustration?
100%. The major I went into was perfect. I should literally no other thing I should have went into. I do not belong in fine arts. I like everything else. The class I went to for 3D helped me finish off. Okay, so you know how some people are like, "Oh, imagine this shape and blah blah blah," and then draw it. Like,
Yeah.
there's a part of me because in the past, obviously, a lot of the time I had something that I drew good is because I had reference and I was heavily copying it. Me going to learn animation in 3D space actually generally was like, oh, I can just turn the thing and see how it works.
Yeah.
Right? And that lent itself a lot to like, oh, okay, I like how this looks. And I got into the sense where it's like I care about what I see from the angle I want to see it. I don't care if it like doesn't make entirely sense as long as it looks like good the way I like it. And then I will strive for that. Like if you
like
see a lot of like
animation is lots of
Popeye and all this stuff.
It's got a stretch animation, and like each frame might not make sense on its own, but like overall the aesthetic works. Type of. What is you talking about? Like perspective, or are you talking like in between shots
like,
and shit?
For instance, right?
Yeah.
To describe, there was one event that was like the perfect descriptor of me, right? I sat right next to the teacher, like on the other end of him. Because the way it worked is like the computers were back to back.
Yeah.
There was like a bunch of rows of them, and I was right near him, and I was there so I could occasionally just like
touch his knee,
get his get his attention,
yeah,
and ask him for something simple. And at first, it was like, this scrub, he doesn't know where the move tool is. What the hell? But by like the 16th time I've asked where I forgot something was, he'll be like, it's right there. And then I'll be like, thank you. And then when I hand in an animation, he'll look at me and be like, how can you do this, but you don't remember where something is? And it's like, I don't know, I just didn't remember.
The thing is, you're enthusiastic about things you enjoy and what you do, you know?
Mm-hmm. Sometimes I drop my eraser and don't know where it is.
Yeah. I mean, it'd be like that sometimes. We've got a fucking... Okay, there's a fox here in this game. Sorry, I'm breaking the illusion of the podcast right now. But there's a really sexy fox in this game, and I don't know what to do. Like, I don't mean to objectify this fox, right? But
Are they
like,
an object?
I mean, technically they're a model.
Okay. Are they a moving model? Like, do they have a personality?
Malt shakes it. That is Luna. I have no clue who Luna is, but they've got a cute model. I've never really been a furry in my entire life, but like this is hitting something, so I'm gonna ignore it.
Dude, I kind of want to see it.
No.
Oh, it's that! Oh, dude, that's from Hazbin Hotel.
From Hell of a Boss is a show about hell.
Dude.
Oh, okay.
Sorry, yeah, Hell of a Boss, my bad.
She's a hellhound.
She is a secretary.
She could look up these nuts. Isabel, please. I am a faithful fiance, and I will not fuck this fictional hellhound. Isabel said I'm not allowed to have sex in virtual reality because she says it counts as cheating. Do you think that's true?
No.
Okay.
I feel like what should happen, right?
Yeah.
Is
What should
quite
happen?
the opposite.
Well, we should all
I
have
think
sex
you
in virtual
both-
reality all the time.
I think that both of you should get VR helmets and then have sex.
Who should I actually be Master Chief? Like, what should I do? Should I be
Dude.
like Gumby?
Be whoever you want, man.
Dude, I want to be Gumby. Be ready to
Dude,
get ready to
load
fuck
up.
Gumby.
You do realize that actually exists, right?
Yeah.
It's called koikatsu.
Oh.
Yeah.
What if we bash the helmets together? Do we get concussions?
Well,
If you fuck in the video game, you fuck for real.
Do you VR helmets? The way that they work is once you get too close to something, or like
It
to a
shows you
wall-
like the real version of
there's-
them. How do you have sex
Yeah.
then? Without looking at the other person? Do you have to do it from behind?
Well, no, if you clank the two VR headsets together, that's not gonna trigger the camera.
Okay.
So like you can get as close as you want. The unfortunate side is you're not gonna be able to kiss, which sucks.
Yeah. Well.
Kissing's great, but like, I mean, she'd be able to ride you. You'd be able to go
Oh,
to
God.
town.
Dude. Enough. Her fucking father's gonna find this video and be like, It's good to see how you talk about my daughter on the internet. Oh, well.
Aw. Fact
Fucking-
you'd pay what $2,000 to have slightly above average sex.
Oh, it would
Or
be
below.
way worse. It'd be way
Really?
worse. Oh, hell
Really? You
yeah.
think so?
Yeah.
Hmm.
I'm fat, okay? Look at all the people crowded around me. Everyone's watching. I'm fat enough, right? If I have sex, like, I'm a fucking, like, cesspool of, like, sweat and garbage juices. Like, I don't want to, like, have an extra 1,000-pound heavy object on my face at the same time while I'm breathing fucking
It's
heavily
like-
into it.
It's like 2 pounds.
Someone in my
Okay,
chat
maybe,
said,
like-
why are you
like
only playing
4.
Claw Machine? Because I'm climbing the leaderboards. Do you see this? This is some good fucking marketing right here. Look at this shit. Look at this. Twitch.tv/KooStreams on the leaderboard as you fucking enter. Oh my god. Everyone's gonna see it from their peripheral vision. Okay? And they're gonna psychologically subscribe to me and follow. Because they'll see it. And they'll recognize me. They'll come in every day. Gone
How
down
many
to
psychological followers do you think you have?
psychological followers?
Yeah.
Um,
Followers that like how do I describe this? I know that I have phantom followers. Right?
What do you mean? People that like are your fans but aren't following you on any accounts?
They have like seen my art and they like, oh yeah, I saved this image and I really liked it, and then like I found 2 more later on and they actually had your signature and now I found you. Or like, you know, oh, this person knows about me from blank 1 year ago, or like someone shared an image and they're like, oh, this is nice, and it just ends there. So it's like a phantom follower. It's like, oh yeah, people follow me, but like they like know about the thing, but they don't show
how
up
mu-
as a number.
How much of an obnoxious answer do you want? Like, because I can
Dude.
give you a true answer, but it's cringe.
Give me the bestest answer.
Okay. The answer is I've done quite a few things in university where like I've left a good impression on projects. Because I'm not like an artist like you. I do like lots of like work socializing and managing things, and you know, like there definitely have been moments where it's like, oh, you're Brandon, you're the person that worked on this. I'm like, yeah. And it's like, okay, cool, you did a good job on that. This you know, like shit where like the project was good, but they didn't know I worked on it. Like it must be so weird being a director because people have no fucking clue who directed what. And it's like being like, dude, have you seen Back to the Future? Oh, funny thing, I made it. Oh, oh, okay. Well, okay, yeah. Well, then, yeah. Well, you know the scene. It's like, well, yes.
I made it.
Shit like that happens all the time. Like,
Something I wanted to say as far as like that made me really, really happy.
yeah,
I bought a screwdriver set, right?
yes. You've
And I was-
informed me, yes, about the screwdriver set. Yeah.
Yes. And I went to go into my Joy-Con to make the quick fix.
Yes.
And the issue is that I tried it on both Joy-Cons, and on both of them, a single screw out of them was so brittle that, like, I had never done, like, a screw that small before, that I just fucking tore it. Like, there was no
Yeah.
way I was opening it. And the fix didn't even work, and that made me mad. I felt like a failure. Like I wasted a bunch of money.
Oh.
Then I was like, you know what? Fuck, Game Boy Advanced. I'm gonna make it pretty. If I trash it, then all well. I can play on my GameCube. If I don't, then I can be proud of myself. The moment I finished making this thing cute in blue with pink
Yeah.
pink buttons and stuff, I was like, I fucking did it, dude. I did it. I did it. Like, did a little victory dance. I was editing the video and I'm just like, oh yeah, that was really cool. I like that. You remember the video? There was like a moment where I just literally had the text to speech go so cool.
Yeah.
Cause I don't know, I like the way the boards and stuff look. It's really interesting. And like the fact that I could just take a picture of that with my Muse Dash mouse pad that I bought just because I was like, oh, I like this. I like this a lot. And then I just got it. I was like, that feeling where it's like, in the past, people will be like, oh, I get this thing because it makes me happy. Or I like it when it just kind of sits there. It's like, yeah, kind of silly. But no, 100% get it. Dude, I have barely used this thing. It existing near me is making me happy.
Cute.
I have a
It's
little
good.
Muse Dash statue right here of Budo. Look at it every day. I love it. I have a little glowy moon. That's my morning routine. I get to touch that moon and it glows and it makes me happy.
Nah,
And it's so simple.
like, I don't know, man. It feels like weirdly creepy and dystopian to me. like it's like all these corporate created things are like my deities that I look at and they make me smile. These things designed to like be cutesy and make me happy are surrounding me. I don't know. It feels like Japanese what's it called? People that don't leave hikikomoris or whatever. Like I don't know, man. I just be careful. It sounds like a creepy like how it's how you become like a gamer soy boy. Ku shaming all the anime figure owners. I have a fuck ton of anime figurines. You're the same, Ku streams? I know, but I'm just saying. I'm not gonna fucking like say like, oh my god, life's been so good recently. I wake out of my fucking like Mario bed and I stretch my arms and I put on my Link bathrobe and I walk down the hall.
I feel like when you get to the clothes, that's where the part gets a bit weirder.
You know. And I make sure to touch my
Mario onesie, then I don't know.
I hit my Kirby light switch and I look at my Sonic wife and I fuck her Sonic pussy.
The reason I like the moon so much, to actually like describe it, is because you've been in my room before.
Yeah, I have been in your room.
Yeah,
I've been in your bed.
Just that tiny lamp, and then like the above head light that's completely out. So all I've had is that little yellow lamp.
No, Scorzy's room is very minimalist. It's a bed and like two like bedside tables, right? And that's it. And also you have the cupboard as well.
Dark.
You have the cupboard at the end, which has some stuff in it.
Yeah. But ultimately, it's just dark, right?
Yeah.
But because I have this little moon in here, it slightly lights up the darker area, and rather than feeling like, oh, I'm in a dark room with a single light over me, I'm in a room that has this now neon light in a slightly shaded area, and then a light in another place, and then my window casting in some light. So it feels like I bought one lamp, but the entire atmosphere of the room is like, yeah, I'm just this is like my chill neon light room. It's like, yeah.
Zoe says on my chat, like, we don't even have bedside tables. Isabel and I don't have bedside tables either. We have a table that is like away from the bed that we put like deodorant and shit on, but it is not next to the bed. Like we have to get up if we want to do anything, like to go fetch stuff. And
I've never really painted furniture before, but I want to try and paint my my bedside thing. Actually, the fact that it's odd that you pointed it out, because that was the one thing I wanted to paint. And I don't know what color I want to make it, but I want to try it just because I've never painted anything.
Okay.
I want to. Yeah.
Well, make sure you clean it first, or else it'll be very sticky when you paint it. the person, the landlord, or I don't know who it was, someone that's been in this property previously.
So he says it's fun. I didn't know that.
They painted everything in the house without cleaning it first. So when you put stuff down on there, like on any of the surfaces, it sticks like to it, and like destroys like any books or any cardboard or. It's gross.
I always remember the biggest thing that made it so that if I wanted to repaint my room, it would be an extreme hassle, is solely because the very first thing I had in my room when I was a child, right? My room was white walls, and I could do whatever I wanted to it, and I got to choose, right?
Yeah.
And rather than choosing a solid color, I was like, stickers in every color. So what I did is me and my mom, we put little itty bitty like stars and little shooting things and planets all around the walls, and then took a paintbrush, and we had like 6 colors, and we would dip it and then like throw little globs at the wall, so it would be like little strings of color on the white. And I loved it. I absolutely did. But that meant that there was little light bumps of like wiggles like that. So my room, when I had painted it orange, because at the time I wanted that.
Yeah.
You can see the stickers and the bumps, like the lines underneath the orange. So if I want to remake the color, I have to either like file it down or like some, and it's just like, sounds like it's gonna be a little bit more difficult, but also hurt because it's like.
Why don't you just use a layer of paint remover or something, and then just like remove the surface level, and then wipe it up? Because then you could just like have like patches of the old paint show up.
I feel like what I would want to do is paint the room kind of like a lightish blue, and then to be honest, I kind of would like to do that again and have little splotches and stickers and stuff. It sounds really nice. I like it a lot.
I would fucking demolish this room too if I could, like by making it aesthetically my own. But it is not my house. But maybe once I get my own place, I'll just go full on.
Now that I've described it, I feel like my room is the most like, my kid's gonna be an artist when he grows up ever. It's literally every color on a white canvas splattered with stickers. That's like, like so you think of like an art student's Mac laptop or something, and that's like the visual you get.
If your mom ever moans about you being an artist in any capacity, be like, well, you made this.
You designed me.
I am nothing but my genetics and my environment, and you control both of those, woman. I am nothing.
I bought 2 hooks from Walmart.
Yeah.
To hang rollers, for dog hair in my room.
Okay, right? Plural.
Yeah, I had 2 of them.
Well, why do you need 2? Why?
Well, okay, I bought a pack of them. And I obviously hung up one, but the other one just I like left it somewhere.
Okay, cool. So you don't hang them both up next to each other as like 2 separate.
Yeah, exactly. But I put up 2 hooks because one of them held my car keys.
Okay.
But because the car keys, I don't have a car anymore, so I took those down, and then the roller for the dog hair, I just put it on the desk over there. The only thing that is there now is there's 2 hooks, and one of them is holding like a Muse Dash card holder thing I bought because it was really cute.
Yeah.
So there's no practical use to it, but it's there and I like it.
Okay. Did you tell me that whole fucking thing to tell me that it's there and you like it, Scorsese?
Yeah, I was going on about the whole thing of like having a thing that's nice.
Okay. Okay, so I bought these 2 hooks, right, for my dog hair scratches. And I bought 2 dog hair scratches, right? But the one, I don't know where the other one is. And my God, why? You're a sweet boy. What is what?
What is an old game that makes you just think of your childhood and is like, oh yeah, I played this. This is the thing that like heavily influenced how I see a bunch of things. Like,
Resident Evil 4 and Pokemon Emerald.
Really?
Yeah.
Really? Okay. The
Uh,
reason I was saying that is because for me, it's Chibi Robo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Resident Evil 4 was like one of the first games I played on PC. And me as like a fucking like 10 or 11-year-old, I beat the entire game. And I also like beat it. I remember beating it because once you beat it, you unlock the like infinite rocket launcher that you can have like on your character. And I remember me being a kid fucking shooting the infinite rocket launcher thing. So I definitely beat the whole game. RE4 was great. Hell yeah, it was great. I own it on like every console.
The defining ones were Kirby, Chibi Robo, and then Maple Story. Those are all like huge, like these are the defining me games.
And that makes complete sense to me. Like,
Yeah.
can I get this? Sounds like a rude like an analysis type way to look at it, right?
Go ahead.
Maple Story is like so fucking overcomplicated that you just ignore all the things. You kind of like want to just kind of get on with like cute thing. Like there's information everywhere, but if you look at everything, like you're gonna fucking go crazy. So I can imagine you developing like data overload and just being like, I'm not gonna. And Kirby's like a big pink floaty thing. So also.
Oh, no, my headphones. Hold on. No one can hear you.
Fucking loser. No one can hear me. What do you mean no one can hear me? People should be able to hear me. No one can hear you. What?
My headphones pop out, but the way the Discord works is it reads what I can hear. If I can't hear you, they can't. Yeah.
Oh my god. You fucking killed me. It cut out? Okay.
Yeah. Sorry about that.
Interesting. It's cool having both streams open because like I've got chat on my end too, and like they could hear me. So like there's some extra. If you want to hear extra edited stuff that you can't hear, but anyway, enough of that. Yeah.
But you were saying for like Kirby.
Like Kirby is just like a very much like a. It doesn't matter. You just go from left to right and you jump and you suck and you blow. Like there's no Kirby's not difficult.
Yeah, there's a lot of things that you can do, but it's just cute and fun.
Yeah, and like very artistically like creative. But and Chibi Robo you've spoken about somewhere. Chibi Robo is like this thing that like all I have is fucking third person knowledge and it all comes from you. So I have Chibi Robo as produced by Scorsese in my mind.
Dude. Fucking I've played the title theme for you before, right?
Yes.
Okay. I'm going to play it for the others to hear. Because it is amazing. It's great. If I can find it. That's Alright, they can hear it right now.
Cool. Go Chibi Robo. Oh go Chibi Robo. It's difficult being a Chibi Robo like me. Hey. Beep boop beep XD.
I don't like your version.
Why? Wow.
That's not at all what it sounds like.
It is to me.
Dude, it sounds like someone was like, dude, you know Hanna-Barbera?
Yeah.
Let's take all of his sounds and we just put them one after another and then play a sick beat after it.
I've been really considering producing music. And it makes me scared because I don't have an ear for it at all. But like seeing how much like Isabel and I are watching a video together, like on the couch downstairs, about like how much Gorillaz sample their music. Like a lot of the iconic shit.
My headset did it again.
Okay.
Gorillaz sample.
Gorillaz sample lots of music, right?
Now they can hear you.
Okay, cool. Gorillaz sample lots of music. Like, a lot of their, like, iconic shit that you'd be like, oh, that must be Gorillaz, like, coming up with that. It's actually, no, that's the part they pinched. And I still think they're good music, but, like, knowing how common sampling is makes me kind of be like, if I can sample stuff too.
Mm-hmm.
If, like, sampling isn't the worst thing you could ever do, then, like, I might just try and make music as long as I have some one or two good pieces to fuck around with.
Music, for me, has been one of those things where it's like, oh, this is, like, crazy complicated, very difficult. You know, every instrument has its quirks and putting all this stuff together. And growing up, that's how it was, because, like, I tried the trumpet and all these people had these things and it was, like, super hard and I didn't remember all these notes and stuff, and you have to whistle and blow in this special way. And then, like, half a year ago, I just fucking was like, I want to play on a piano. Doesn't take any fancy blowing. You just press the keys and they go do, and it's it. It's all that music is. It's really well coordinated dudes. And honestly, I wish I thought of that way earlier.
I mean, that's what music can be.
Yes, exactly. I mean, obviously, it can be, like, very intricate, very well written stuff, but I thought that was, like, just all music. That's, you know.
For me, I want to make music for idiots, like myself. So, like, I don't understand music. Like, I don't get it. So, I want to make music that I don't understand I'm doing anything wrong. Like, if I listen to it and it sounds good, then that's good enough for me. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
That's all I want to do. I want to make, if I can make something where I listen to it, I'll be like, oh, dude, this is kind of like a bit of a banger. Then I'm happy. I don't care if it's just do ba da ba.
Yeah.
Have I what?
That's good. I like that.
Yeah.
Dude, sample you making that sound and me saying that, and then you can just put, like, a sick drum after it, add some like warpy filters and make some lo-fi.
Some fart sounds. That's now it's post-generational lo-fi or edgy humor, like what contrarian lo-fi. There we go.
It's weird because I'll hear lo-fi and they'll be like, oh, it's jazz for broken people.
What? What do you mean jazz for broken people? Like, that's such a fucking with sad people. Broken? What the fuck? That's so no. That's fucked.
I can understand where they're coming from, but, like, dude, lo-fi is pretty chill. I kind of like it.
Jazz
I think what happened is
that
the atmosphere of lo-fi is like you're sitting in a room and just kind of listening to, like, soft radio kind of feel or something, and there's, like, rain drizzling outside, and people attribute all that to, like, sad, extremely, like, down moments, and over time it's like, oh no, it's jazz for broken people.
Bunch of fucking pussies. Melancholy's healthy. It's good to feel sad sometimes. Like, fucking hell. Like, it's just like, do you know when you draw, right? And you're drawing a character that's crying. You're gonna be pulling the sad face while you're crying, trying to make, like, because artists, like, they copy the face when they're doing it, right? It's just a way for you to pull, like, emotions out. Like, if you're listening to something kind of sad, it kind of makes you feel sad, and that feels good. It's good to feel sad. Yeah. Broken.
It is always okay to be sad.
Yeah. I'm sad all the time, and look at me.
No.
You have 441 followers. That's crazy. How did you get 70 followers on Twitch? What did you do? Like, what happened? Were you doing, like, a campaign or something?
Nah, over time. I've had this account for a really long time.
Do people just like follow it sometimes? Of like, you're like, oh shit, the number's gone up. I guess someone found it.
Yeah, pretty much. If I just stream, like, a game or something, I'll usually get, like, 2 or 3 followers each time.
I guess over years and growth and fair dues. Oh, I'm enjoying the climb. I know it sounds really cringe, and it sounds really like aggressive, but I'm enjoying the number going up, and I'm enjoying playing more and like having more people in the chat and.
That's a feeling that I feel like a lot of people don't quite understand.
Yeah.
Where I had that same feeling in Battle Cats, and as well as other things, but
It all
Battle
comes back to
Cats
Battle
more.
Cats. Yeah.
Yeah, the reason I wanted to say that right
Yeah.
is because a lot of the times when you're playing or you're doing something, you think of the end of like, oh, I've succeeded this thing. Like once I'll collect all these, and it's like, yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah.
But just like in that, once you get to a certain point, once you're past the chapters, it's like that's it. You're fucking out of game, dude. There ain't. It's not gonna just continue forever.
Yeah.
And it's like even if it does, it's gonna be like really difficult, overly complicated. Like it's not gonna be the same as I'm gonna drop a couple cats and why'd you go and then win.
No,
It's like
there's someone in my
treasure
chat.
those moments while you can.
There's someone in my chat named Molt, right? I guess they followed you too now, right? And I'm trying to get high up in the Pluckapel, and they're like, haha, well, I'm gonna get high up in the Pluckapel too. And like from the untrained eye, that might look like a challenge, you know, but it's really fucking like good motivation to be like, well, I'm gonna be surpassed by someone that's watching me that'll fucking like wipe it in my face. Like if I don't keep up on it, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Like if they're like, haha, surpassed you. Well, then I'm like, well, fuck, I guess I've got to put 20 more in. And then suddenly we're fighting each other competition-wise, and then there's everyone down at like 200, and we're at like 700. You know? We just kind of forget about everyone else that isn't trying. We end up doing like cool shit.
Yeah.
As long as you're not getting into like a level of like comfortableness, where you're like, oh, well, you know, I don't need to grow, I'm happy, I'm just coming. I feel like the moment you get into comfortableness, you lose quality. Do you think that's fair or not really?
Yeah, I think that's right.
You're just not pushing yourself. Scorsy in particular. just kidding.
Me and Koo's stream. I don't care about leaderboards. Me behind Koo's back. Pluck them all.
Yeah. No. I saw. She fucking surpassed me. Like I went to bed and I woke up and then she was like 3 ranks higher than me. I was like, ah, you little shit. But
I saw this image, right, and I don't quite understand it.
Okay.
Here, I'll put it up.
It just says women's rights. Okay, yeah, let's see. An hour of being.
Like, is like the Hamtaro game like $7, or is this like an in-game joke? Like I don't really understand quite.
An hour of human life being worth $7 is a ridiculous concept.
It's funny, and I think that's true, but also like, what is this? What is this? From?
It's about this. It was probably from some fucking GBA game, but it just seems like a rich. Thing is that no. It's talking about the minimum wage. She's the rich Hamtaro. She's like the fancy lady one, you know, being like working for $7 an hour. I think she's just being. Like, I
thought that was like the short sisterly one or whatever it was.
Is that the short sisterly
one?
Also,
I didn't pick that up at all. I feel stupid. Damn.
An hour of human life being worth $7. That's the minimum wage.
Okay. Yeah, that makes sense.
There we go. Cool. The mystery's been solved.
Heartbreak? Oh. I really like this image of like a happy boy. He's just sitting.
Yeah, okay.
You put it on your head.
I have a question for you. And this is completely hypothetical, and it's actually not about anyone in the chat. It actually isn't. And not in my chat or your chat. Okay. What do you do when there are obnoxious people because you suddenly become like slightly more popular and like people don't know time and place? What is your tactic?
Name a scenario.
Okay. Someone messages you all the time. hypothetically speaking.
Okay.
And no human has enough time to respond to one person that much.
So if someone sends me
It's
messages,
not you, Zoe. It's not you, Malt. My God. Everyone's crying. Everyone's like, it's me. I'm the one. Fucking hell. Yeah.
If someone sends me a bunch of messages, right?
Yeah.
I'll usually send them a message just like, oh, okay, I'll read these in just a bit. And if they send a whole bunch and I'm not wanting to read messages, I just won't. But if they do it super often, because I didn't have people in the past where they'd be like, hi, how are you? And then like after that, they just leave and they would go unresponsive.
Yeah. Oh my God. Yeah. Lots of people like that.
Yeah, I've had that. And I guess this is the most like I just bring it up to them. I'm just like, hey, you don't have to say hi and how I am every time, but I like it. Just try and have like something you want to say afterwards.
Sounds
like
so
if you
rude.
want to
Like,
have
oh,
if
heads
you
up.
want to have a conversation, then I'm happy to. But if you just want to say hi, then I know that ahead of time. I'll just be like hi, and then I'll just close the chat. Because
Yeah.
I'll leave it open and be like waiting for a response, and it doesn't happen. And it's like, oh, okay, well that's fine.
Like how to
Like,
be a
it just
human
didn't
being
happen.
101. This is how humans have conversations.
Yeah.
Okay, what do you do if someone like keeps calling you?
Keeps calling me?
Like in voice chat, like keeps like ringing you. But you don't want to block them because overall you think they're a good person.
I have not had. So the closest I've had is Ness calling me in the middle of a call because he wants to tell me or talk to me about something, but it's usually because he just doesn't realize that I'm in a different call, and he'll usually call again if I don't tell him, hey, I'm doing this thing, hold on, and this is usually the end of it.
Okay.
But if someone was to just keep doing it, then I would tell them to fucking stop.
Oh, you're getting
I'm
called by your
stopping.
mom.
Oh, I am.
Okay. So on my chat, also, do you want to hear something I'm extremely proud of, and I want to say thank you very much to my wonderful viewers. My chat and Scorzy's chat, for the most part, like our viewer numbers are equal, which is pretty fucking cool.
Okie doke. I am back. My mom is going shopping.
Oh, Zoe has contributed 10,000 total to the cooking stream. Oh. I'm gonna have to move my fucking camera and PC and everything down to my kitchen.
How do I make one of those things? How do you do that?
How do I do that? It's just it's a stream goal. You go to your like viewer rewards, channel points. That's right.
Is that it? Oh, rewards and
Oh.
chat. Ah, create a
38th. Oh my
community
God.
challenge.
So
Dude.
it looks like we're 76% of the way, or am I completely overshooting it? What's 38 times 2? 76. So yeah, 76%. Fucking getting there.
I want to just listen to the Chibi Robo title screen for like fucking 20 minutes right now.
Or we can take a 20-minute break if you want.
Um,
Also, check your fucking posture. Moldshake's redeemed that shit. You better make sure that PNG is straight AF.
dude,
Look at my posture. I'll do it.
my posture is proper.
Now. There you go.
Thank you for checking my posture.
Oh, that felt good.
The main reason I had done that is it feels cheesy and shitty to be like, hey, this ergonomic chair actually makes me sit properly. But like, this ergonomic chair makes me sit properly. It's
Yeah, I mean, like, it's something worth being happy about, to be honest.
yeah.
Like, yeah, I've been
had-
streaming for hours today. Like,
Mm.
3 hours already, and now an extra 2 hours. My ass is fucking dying. So, maybe gamer chairs are not what you want, and you might want a... Should I... What do you recommend? What do you have?
I think it was literally just called the Ergo Chair 2.
Ergo Chair 2000. Also, people are redeeming a bunch of stuff.
shit. I moved the chat so I could check the community thing. Here, let me go back to the chat. Oh no.
Oh
Stream
no.
manager. Manana.
Stream manager.
Dude. There's like 4, 5. Wow, that's a lot of Oz. This minute. How many were redeemed? Jesus.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 hours, 11 hours, 12 hours, 13 hours.
Someone has a lot of channel points.
14 hours.
I need
hours.
to make a thing.
60
People
hours.
stop spamming. It's great. I love it. I absolutely do. By the way, this just essentially means I'm just gonna have to echo on for a few minutes.
I can do 43 of them.
Dude. Really? You can do 43 hours for me?
I can do 43 hours for you. Open up.
If I can...
I was gonna say Daddy's coming. It's like, not sure. Are you down to clown? Yeah. Have I what?
Have you seen the one clip when I was playing Shenmue, and I fucking lost it to a guy asking, "Have you seen Chinese people?"
Yes, I have seen that.
You have. The fact it's so. It was such a genuine laugh. I don't have like extreme bursts of laughter like that very often. But holy crap, this fucking idiot walking into a world travel agency and being like, "Do you know about Chinese people?" It was really funny.
I mean, do you know about Chinese people?
I do now.
Okay.
Yeah.
They've succeeded.
Yeah. You want to know what I learned? The 3 blades.
I just want to pander and pluck a pal, so it feels apt.
What can I do that substitutes for a bunch of ahs? I guess I can just sit here and just do ah or whatever.
Just do the crazy frog intro.
I don't remember. What's the
I goes. Ring ding 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 ba 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 ba. It's crazy frog. Dun 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 dun. Because it's got like a bunch of ahs in it, right?
Dude, I love that, and I never do that.
Why not?
Because I just can't. No, way too. I feel fucking embarrassed already thinking.
Wow, you saying secondhand cringe from me?
No.
Wow.
Just thinking of me doing it.
It's not cringy when you do it, but when I do it.
Yeah.
Wow. That's funny. To be fair, like, I see women in bikinis all the time, but if I wore a bikini to the beach, I'd feel pretty embarrassed. So, yeah. I get you. I did a verbal bikini.
I feel like bikinis are weird.
Yeah?
I feel like they're very weird purely because, I mean, you can obviously tell that I'm not the biggest on bikinis, which is funny to say because I like swimsuits. I like girls in swimsuits. I just don't like them in bikinis very often.
Isn't Nini always wearing bikinis?
No.
What's a bikini? I need to Google bikini.
Bikinis are the 2 pieces where it's essentially just underwear.
Doesn't Nini wear a bikini in like anything? I'm looking at bikinis. Oh, it is just underwear.
Yeah, she usually just wears underwear whenever I draw that.
I'm gonna ask you a question. Why are women's clothes so revealing but men's aren't?
I don't know. I don't like it. I've said on numerous occasions that I don't like men's clothes because they're so basic.
The only thing equivalent to this is a fucking Speedo, and like anyone that's wearing a Speedo looks like a fucking tosser. So like, it's crazy, isn't it?
The thing is,
Because
like male swimsuits where it's like some shorts, like that's fine. But the issue is that they make the way that they make the shorts is that if you're any bigger than the size that they designed them for, the shorts become like short pants where they go
yeah.
past your knees. And I mean, like, I don't know. They're just not shorts at that point.
I don't know, man. It feels weird to have gendered clothing that is so revealing. It just feels kind of like low-key fucked.
I feel like a lot more people should be dressed like JoJo characters. I feel like
What, with fucking
normalizing that
leather
is
jackets in like the desert? Are you mad?
fucking. I'm talking about just straight up like the weird clothes that he designs. I love that shit.
So if you get a sick suntan, it looks like you have a bunch of X's on your chest or something.
Dude, if you can pull off a look and you have clothes that work with it, fucking work it, dude.
Yeah.
I love it.
What look do you think I have at the moment? Like, if you I'm gonna show you my Instagram. There's lots of photos of me at the moment, and you're welcome to put any of these things on stream if you would like. Let me. Now I don't know what my aesthetic is. That's the issue.
Do you have any like hinters towards what your aesthetic?
I don't know what my aesthetic is, but I what's a term? Like, I don't know what I am.
I feel like you exude like both fucking fall energy and like street smart boy.
You see, saying like I'm like a full street rat.
like rolled up shorts, sweaters, loose jackets, not beanies, but like hair adornments of any kind. I always feel like you should wear glasses.
You feel like they're made for me.
I feel like either glasses or like eyeliner. You need one. Fucking, I could easily see you wearing like, not like full biker gloves, but like fingerless gloves that are just like a color.
Yeah.
I can easily see you wearing like a band t-shirt for a band that doesn't exist.
But that just sounds edgy and cringe. I love my fiance, my dog, and anime kind of aesthetic. I mean, that's fair. I do love my dog, fiance, and anime. I guess. It's just kind of boring.
I do not see you with piercing. I do not in any way see you having piercing.
I used to have piercings.
Really? That feels very strange to me.
Yeah. I often re-pierce myself too. Oh my god, he has the fucking the dog cake, if you want to see that. It is a true thing.
Yeah, I see it.
Okay, cool.
Oh, that's a lot cuter than I was thinking.
Yeah. Oh, look. Oh my god, I can show your fucking stream in my stream.
Dude, yeah.
What did you have pierced? I had my fucking nips pierced and both ears pierced.
What?
And at one point I had my nose pierced. And like I stopped having my nips pierced because like I took my shirt off and they got clung once, like quite bad. And
what the fuck? That's dude. I don't think any of that would look good on you.
Well, it's fine. It was a different time in the 90s.
Yeah.
I would have been 7. I would have been 3 in the 90s. In the early 2000s.
That's something funny to think about. People talk about the 90s. I'll be like, do you mean the early 2000s? Because like the thing is, I remember some of the 90s, but
yeah.
When I was 5, it was the year 2000. Like, there's not really much back there that I can remember. This is kind of a baby.
I never really remember dates. I remember being a kid in South Africa and like sitting around like with my friends and being like, oh, it's gonna be the 2010 South African FIFA World Cup. And we're like, oh, that's kind of weird. We're gonna have a lot of the world looking at us. Oh, that's kind of strange.
Yeah.
You know, and like that was like one of the first like times in my life growing up when I was like, it is this date. You know, because like usually we don't have anything like too important going on in South Africa like any particular time.
I feel like the first time I memorized a date would be, I think it was, what year did Lilo and Stitch come out?
Lilo and Stitch, 2004. Let me check. Lilo and Stitch, 2002.
Okay, so it was like New Year's in that year, and I was watching that at a New Year's party in my friend's house, and we were all chilling there in sleeping bags. And I feel like that was the first time I took note of like a year in time.
Yeah. No. Can I say something unrelated? Completely.
Yeah,
I bought Noodle a plush. Noodle's my dog, by the way. People watching that don't know. I bought Noodle a donkey toy, and she was playing with it, and the toy's covered in blood.
No, why?
And I'm like, okay, what's happened? And I put my hand in her mouth, and she tries to bite me. I'm like, oh no, what's happened? And I hold her down. I look inside her mouth, and one of her teeth, one of her little baby teeth, is very wobbly and bleeding. So it's gonna come out in the next like day or two. And she bit me quite badly. Like she actually drew blood. Like I don't know if you can see on my stream. You can see like she cut me open a bit. Poor baby. Hey, gorgeous. But her tooth's coming out, her little baba tooths.
Ooh woo.
So she's just...
XD.
Don't ooh woo at baby teeth. Okay?
No, I was saying that because I just changed the noise gate thing. So
Okay.
now all of the dials are super high.
Okay.
And it sounds really weird.
Yeah. No, Zoe says like she didn't know
I'm
dogs have
gonna
baby
end
teeth.
this now.
Make sure you put
There we
antiseptic on it. I'll try to remember. I might become like Dog Man. But I'll become like Noodle Man. Turn into Noodle. We can solve mysteries together, Noodle. We can solve mysteries together, my babas. Oh.
Something that I am happy to know now and to like be a part of it. I never want to be the best fan art that someone has received.
Okay.
Right? If I am, it's a goddamn honor. Like, dude, holy shit, I'm like the #1 best of something that someone's received, whether commissioned or fan art or whatever.
It's a lot of pressure though.
Yeah, exactly. Where it's like, oh, this is the person who did the bestest thing. Check it out. Look at this. Feels like being on a bunch of other people's fridges. Anyways.
Yeah.
The thing is, I don't want to be the absolute worst one either. Because that leaves a huge stain. Where people are like, oh, I really didn't like that. But knowing that at a certain point, you can just draw something and it'll be like mid-tier. Like it doesn't need to be great, but you're just like, look at this funny thing. And people won't think it's like the shittiest thing they've ever seen. Is so relaxing. Where it's like, oh yeah, it's not the worst thing. But I feel bad for whoever has to have the title of the worst thing that someone's received.
I've definitely received, like, I know my worst fan art. But it was a child, so it's like, what are you gonna do? I don't think I've received adult fan art that's been, like, particularly fucking terrible.
I've only received one in the past that distinctly threw me off, where it was like, pretty much someone just changed up the way that Chelsea's character was, and they, like, and there's like two of them. One where she was a completely weird, out of character experience, where she's a completely different person.
Yeah.
And then the other it was just like really badly drawn, and it was like to a point where it's like, oh, thank you so much, and I hoped that they would not ask me any other questions about it, because I could not think of a single thing that I liked the gesture, but also,
I have a question for you.
Yeah.
What do you think is the biggest, not the best art, because I don't feel like that's like a very weird metric. What is the biggest in terms of clout like art you've received. Like, has Jacksepticeye drawn for you? You know, what would you say, like, oh my god, fucking Oda drew Chelsea,
He's
like,
this. Okay, so there are two of them.
is one
that
cookie
come
clicker.
Three of them that come
Okay.
immediately to mind. So the one is yes. The moment that Orteal approached me, which was fucking
I don't even
awesome.
know. I don't know who that is. Who's
That's
Orteal?
the creator. That's the creator of Cookie Clicker.
Ah, okay. Cool.
Yeah. I think it means toes in French.
Okay.
But anyways, Orteal, or whatever you want to call it, contacted me, and they liked my art, and I was like, this is my chance. I've played fucking Cookie Clicker for several years. I want some goddamn art.
Yeah.
So I got one of them, and I had them design a cookie made outfit for Chelsea, and I adore it. It's absolutely, anytime I think of her in a maid outfit, I think of that.
Aww.
The next would be a wonderful friend, wonderful little boy. Was they had, what was it? Fuck. Oh, I always forget his name because it's so generic.
John Smith.
No, it is kind of like that. I'll get to the other one's Pour Forever. The fact that Pour Forever graced me with their art is like, holy shit.
Who's Poor Forever now? Sorry, I'm like.
I thought for sure you know. Oh my god, Pour Forever. They are literally like my idol. They're like the best artist to me.
Okay. Do you want me to rip their art to shreds live?
Dude, I mean, if you were to complain about it in any way, I'd genuinely be shocked.
Let me see.
I will send it in my chat. That's Pour Forever right there. They're fantastic. I love all of their colors and characters and the way they do everything, and they're like, holy shit.
Pour Forever Media. Oh, okay. Oh, it's very good lighting, very good colors. Okay, they're a good artist.
Yes, they're amazing. The fact they drew some of my characters, I loved it. I treasure them. They're so nice.
This is starting to feel
I
risky.
love those.
This is starting to feel NSFW. I'm just scrolling through their media on stream, and I'm like,
No. They do post NSFW. Don't do that.
I just saw like one photo of them, like someone lifting their top up slightly, and I'm like, this is energy.
Yes, it is.
Okay. I think my biggest clout one, quote unquote clout one, is Doopy Do-Over's drawn my OC.
Yes, I remember that.
I think that's it. It depends like how you view it, I guess. But that's the one most people know the name of, I think. Oh, come here, honey. I wonder if Chris Chan can make me a Sonichu from prison.
I remember the idea, the fact that we were like, should we try and get Chris on the podcast?
I still think we should have. We didn't fucking like rape their mom. Like, how the fuck are we supposed to know? We're like giving money to an internet like icon for their time on a podcast, not to or buy Legos. God, who cares? So
yeah. I'm gonna put it on screen real quick. By the way, this is the Chelsea that I got from Orteal.
Oh, I actually don't have your stream up. That's the wrong tab. There we go. Oh, cute. That's nice.
Yeah. And then I also had gotten her outside of like the little bakery maid cafe.
Oh, that's cute.
Yeah, he's so cute. I love it so much.
What I found really difficult to like the transitionary period between on the internet, right? You can contact anyone you want. Like if I wanted to talk to like the game developer for whatever the fuck, I can just Go
I
to their at and
absolutely
message them.
love what you're saying. I really do, but I remember the name of the person. Yotam Farrell. Fucking Drew Chelsea, look at this. This is where
Oh,
that's
that's cool.
from. I love it so much. It's so fucking good. Look at them. They were literally just like,
It's a
please
look.
draw this for my friend. And they're like, okay.
That's nice.
That's great. Okay, I'm so sorry. You can contact anyone on the internet, even if
Like,
they're famous.
it doesn't feel weird, right? Like you messaging someone on Twitter or like sending them a DM. It just feels like part of the way it is.
Yeah,
Like if you want to talk to someone, you interact with them. Whereas I went to university and I had the same mental that's the way it is. If you want to talk to someone, you message them. No. Like fucking lecturers and like academics act like you're a fucking demon when you show up in their notifications 5 times. Because they're like, who are you? How did you find out about me? And I was like, why are you on social media if you don't want people talking to you and interacting with you?
I was told by my agent that having a social media presence increases
Honestly,
blah, blah, number.
Honestly, like I've had so many academics fucking like block me because I make like a joke or two, and they'll be like, "This is not the place for that." It's like you're on fucking Twitter. Like, what are you talking about? You fucking hoity-toity piece of shit. Like a lot of fucking academia is like waiting for the right person to introduce you formally, and then you have a coffee. It's like, oh my god. It's like suck my dick. Suck my dick. I just want to be your friend. Let's fucking like get past that shit. You're like making it worse for yourself. We could be working together on a project, but instead you're like, who the fuck is this guy? He could have been your fucking best decision ever, but instead you're gonna have a stick up your ass. So, no one to you. Sorry.
Sounds like that really aggravated you.
This annoys me. It sucks like trying so hard to like socialize. And like on the internet for like when we were like making Office Sleep and stuff, that stuff worked. You know, like I felt like I lost all of my fucking social abilities because I was trying to talk to people that just like don't know how to have conversations. Like,
yeah.
do you ever feel like that, like you're surrounded, quote unquote, by people that like aren't normal, so you forget like what normal people are like, and then you interact with them and you're like, oh.
As a bit of a weirdo, I feel like most people around me already aren't very normal.
Okay.
But that in itself gets to be a normality.
What do you mean
So,
people
like,
around you aren't very normal?
I mean, no, I'm around a lot of creatives. And a lot of them are kind of wacky people.
Okay, so that is your norm in a way.
Yeah.
That's fair.
But that being said, when I'm around quote unquote normal people, I'm the weird one. So it's very rarely that I find myself getting into a situation where like everyone's weird and I'm the normal person.
I don't know. I'm like such a punk goth little 14-year-old girl when it comes to this type of shit. Because like it's not about being the weird one. It's about like everyone weirdly kind of like nudging you until you like fit their shape is what it feels like, isn't it? Like everyone's kind of like, haha, you're a bit weird for being different. But if you suddenly spoke like them and talked like them, they'd be like, oh yeah, shit, man, you're one of us. It's like, it's so... I don't know, it's just very creepy.
Yeah, I can understand that.
It's very much like you go into a pub in the middle of nowhere and like everyone looks at you until you like... you show that you're not an outsider.
Did you go to Hot Topic a lot as like a teenager?
It's not in South Africa. I only ever went in my entire life when I went to go visit you.
Okay. I do remember us going into Spencer. I wasn't sure if it was Hot Topic.
We went to Hot Topic and we got the Tokidoki top. I got the Tokidoki XL and I got a what is it called? Pusheen. I got the Kit Pusheen pink top in Hot Topic as well.
Yeah, the Pusheen top. I love that. Listen, the whole thing is Hot Topic. They steal art and shit from people, and they essentially just give the people a bunch of like nerdy culture stuff that doesn't exist anywhere else because it's stolen from them. 'Cause that's usually how they get that stuff is they find it on DeviantArt and then they just
Yeah,
fucking
but
rip it.
they definitely don't do that for the Pusheen stuff because that's all licensing.
Yeah, yeah, that one, the licensed stuff is definitely there to attract people. Spencer's is a fucking travesty.
But it has vibrators in it though, and that's kind of cool.
Yeah.
I still use the fucking pineapple one we got in Spencer's. Shit's sturdy.
All I remember was that you got like the little buzzer, you flicked it on, and it like fucking spazzed in your hand. And you're like, Jesus Christ!
Thing is strong, man.
Yeah, it was.
Like it's a fucking little rocket.
It was great.
How do you feel about a 5-minute break for us to like stretch our bums all the way open to let the birds out, and then
I think that just as the very first one, we should have a little break time, little snack. I'm hungry. I haven't eaten food.
Dude, hell yeah.
Get some food.
Is Noodle being a good girl? I don't like when you said that.
Me.
Okay, cool. That sounds good.
Do you want, before we go, do you want to see the most Ness image ever?
Yeah, sure. Let's see it.
He commissioned his character wearing and being dressed like Ryo from Shenmue.
Okay.
Look at this. This is just how I think of Ness in my head.
Is it really?
Yeah, look at this fucking dork.
You know, I think of when I think of Ness. I think like of a really skinny, like crypt keeper wearing like a robe that you can't see their real shape, and like they have coins under their robes, and they slip a coin out. They like, look at this, look at its value, and then they slip the coin back into their robe and they walk away. That's Ness to me, because all he was is like, look at the stock market, the fucking stock market. Yeah, it's like that. Okay. You weird
the
fucking
chats
gremlin.
that he has interest in is he will definitely pop in and just throw whatever he's got and be like, look at this, go.
I was like, okay, cool. Goodbye, creature.
Is he'll see that on his break, and that's him going on his phone and posting it to share with people, and then he leaves to go back to work.
No, of course you want to make some contact.
Yeah.
Oh, baby isn't biting me
He's
anymore.
doing that.
She's teething me nicely, like she's giving me little nibbles. Hey. Did your tooth come out, or are you being gentle? Oh, you're tired.
Are you gumming my fingers, or are you just being lovely?
Oh. Okay, 5-minute break sounds good.
Okie doke.
See y'all in 5 minutes. Ayo, I can talk to you guys in the interim. In the meantime, until Scores is back. How's everyone? I don't think you can hear me if you're on Scores' end. So this is only for the 3 people watching on my stream. Hello, hello, hello. Okay. Woo. Zoe, how are you today? I know I've already asked, but like, how are you deep down? I'm feeling like pretty good overall. I think, like, I don't know. If I think about my life, and I think about like where I am now, and if I just like keep doing what I want, I think things will end up peachy. And that feels pretty good to know that, like, if you continue along the track, like the same track you're currently on, like you're not gonna like fucking hit a wall. That's a good vibe. You're tired and good. I'm also tired. Like, I definitely do not have the same type of stamina that lots of people have when it comes to streaming. Like, many people can definitely just like go on for like hours and hours and hours. But then again, at the same point, I think a lot of those streamers are like low effort streamers. They're not really talking to their chat all the time or like you making content. No. They're kind of just like sitting there around. Ayo. I'm just talking to my chat.
Dude, hell yeah. Excuse me. Time to talk to mine.
Wow.
Because we are back.
Ayo.
Woo.
We're back to reality.
Whoa, snap. Back to reality.
Oh, shit. Reality.
Just the idea that he's like, fuck. Reality. It's coming to get me.
Yep.
Dude, there's a zombie outbreak in Canada.
That's cool. Obviously in Battle Cats, not in real world.
Mm. Yeah.
I think I've caught almost 100 plushes during the stream.
Really?
I think so. I don't know. I'm on 542 right now, so. I think I was 420 not too long ago. Oof, Jesus.
When I went down the other day, like down to get some food and shopping and stuff, because I haven't gone shopping for food in like 3 weeks.
Okay.
There's 2 things. One, I picked up kale, and I had actual kale for once.
What are your thoughts?
I bought kale before, but my mom had been the one. She was like, okay, just get frozen kale. It's no different. So I had frozen kale, which was kale that you had to obviously defrost and stuff. Yeah. And it was terrible.
Yeah, Isabel and I sometimes have like frozen spinach, and it's not nearly as good as like fresh stuff.
So I got like it was like $1 for like this whole branchy thing of it, right?
Yeah.
I'm like, I'm gonna try this. I get home and I literally pluck a chunk off and just kind of chew on it, expecting to like want to spit it out. This shit's good.
Cool.
It's like actually nice. I totally could use that as a filler. That's like not at all bad like the other one.
I mean, that's good.
I was very happy because of how many things use kale.
Do you want to know what my calorie, like, I need to fucking lose weight on this snack, and it works. And I always look like a fucking crazy person. I might do it. I might start doing it on stream. Like carrots. Like, if I'm trying to lose weight, I fucking munch through carrots.
My mom is the same with that. She likes celery and carrots and things like that because for her it's, oh, well, what I'm wanting is the crunch. So if it's a healthy crunch, then that's better than an unhealthy crunch.
It's more so like biting into something and being like, oh, that was substantial. And then swallowing and being like, oh, that was heavy. I know it
Yeah,
sounds
yeah,
very
yeah.
weird, but like for me, it's all about like heaviness in my stomach.
Mm.
Like if I don't feel like full, like it freaks me out. Like I need to feel like full, and I often like kind of push myself a bit too far with that. It's fucking freaky that you have me eating and then like just still being hungry afterwards and stopping.
Yeah, that makes sense.
You know, yeah. Does it sound like fucking mental health something? Like, does it sound messed up? Or you just have nothing to contribute?
Well, yeah, I didn't. I
Chat.
just agreed.
What do you have to say?
Well, no, I just agreed. It's pretty
Okay.
much. That's probably why people do it.
You know what? You know what I
I
do you?
found out.
Oh yeah.
I found out that peanut butter apparently actually helps you sleep.
Okay.
And
Why? Like what?
apparently
Nut.
it's the same as like not like as heavy as turkey, but it's like cuz it's like thick, it's it's not cold, it has like some chemical in it that makes it so that you get a bit more sleepy and stuff like that. It's I don't remember everything, but it was just someone saying that the food itself is good. Like if you're having a hard time falling asleep, just get like a spoonful of peanut butter and put it on your mouth. Um,
This sounds like some weird like wives' tale, you know? Like you're
yeah.
like we're in a weird circle. I was like, oh, did you know like putting peanut butter in your mouth for going to bed is good for going to sleep? Oh really? I heard
Yeah.
Betty said that. Oh my god, I'll try that. Shit, we were sharing secrets.
Oh my god.
That's all good sisters shit. What's happened?
Okay, I noted something down, but because I wanted to say something beforehand. Um, I after buying Cookie Mama was like, I'm gonna make some ramen because I'm hungry. And I did egg drop ramen. And I was like, it would be really good if I had some steak. And I was like, oh, I have tiny, like thinly sliced steak pieces. I can just have that. And I cooked it along, and I put it in the egg drop, and it was fucking heavenly. I loved it. As all beautiful, filling, and all maxed out. Delicious.
So you're just
I
telling
loved
me
every moment.
cooking is good?
Cooking, fun, good time enjoyed.
Oh, sweetie, can we make risotto tomorrow? Sure, you're watching this, and we should actually do the risotto. Sounds yum. Oh, we make such a good risotto. She said yes.
Hello, Shuji.
Hey, Shuji Bouji.
Shuji Boogie. Oh, yo.
Show me your belly.
Also, I reached 1,000 rank on Battle Cats. I forgot to say that.
Oh, Medito. Congratulations.
Yeah. 1,048 to be exact.
Recurring, of course.
Yeah.
1048, 1048, 1048. Makes no sense.
1,048 rank.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh my god, I'm about to get the fucking 555 plushes cord.
Dude. Hell yeah.
Like, I got to 420, I was like, oh, okay. Like, should I stopping on 666, I don't think, that should get me on the leaderboards. We shall see. We see if Satan beckons.
Yes.
What is your most religious experience?
Okay. This might be a bit of a long story. I'd like to tell something first.
Okay.
That I had took the note down for. But
Sorry.
but I want to answer that because I'd like to tell you why I like thick thighs.
Okay.
Yeah. So
Cool.
What was your most religious? What was it? Most religious what?
Experience.
Experience. That's it. Okay. yesterday
I
I
asked
had
you.
woke I I woke up and my mom was like, "Hey, can you mow the lawn?" I was like, "Yeah, sure, I can." So I mowed the lawn, and then soon after that, she went down to the bar to hang out with some friends and have a fun time. And she's like, I don't need. I'll be coming home. You don't need to take me down in the car." I'm like, "Oh, okay." A couple hours later, she calls and she's like, "Can you come get the car so that you can pick me up later?" So I walked down to go do that, and in doing so, the mosquitoes are pretty bad right now. It's like their breeding season,
Yeah.
and it's hot here, and anywhere where there's water, those fuckers are like swarming. So my backyard that has a pool in it is not a very nice place. So after mowing, which I had done, I was already somewhat covered in bug bites because I took a shower afterwards to get rid of it.
Yeah.
And here I am about to go walk down to the bar. I'm like, oh boy, more mosquitoes. So I sprayed myself and I jogged for it, and pretty much nothing got me. I was
Okay.
pretty good. I just went for it.
This
Right?
might as well be your religious experience as well, completely untouched. Yeah.
And when I finally got down there, she had asked me a little bit prior, and then as well, just right there, if I could take her friend Katie home.
Okay.
Her friend was, it was something about, right?
Yeah. Right.
She had mosquitoes all over her house, and clearly these mosquitoes like stole her shoes, stole her money, kicked her in the butt, and ran away.
Yeah.
You're just like literally like destroying her life because she would not stop talking about them. And it's like we were walking to the car. She's like, "Oh my god, Joey, did you get bitten up by mosquitoes?" I was like, "No, I had some spray. I'm good.
Yeah.
I ran and nothing got me." She's like, "Oh, but they were so bad. Are you sure?" And I'm like, "Yes."
Yeah.
I got in the car, and over time, I find out that apparently she just thinks I'm lying, and she's waiting for me to say yes. Because
Okay.
like she asked me the same question like 3 more times. And then by the time we're sitting in the driveway, and I'm
Maybe
like,
she has a
okay,
fetish about like mosquito bites, like
well,
Johnny Joe
no,
style.
it'll make sense in just
Okay.
a second. So like, what happened is I got into the driveway, and I'm like, all right, we're here. And she starts talking about how she's like, well, 10 years ago they used to spray for mosquitoes around here, but they stopped doing that. And I think they really need to start doing that again because it's really bad.
Do you
And
live in the Jewish
mosquitoes
community?
bring
What the fuck?
and
It's
mosquitoes
really
bring
bad.
mosquitoes have, they have 4 different like diseases that they spread, and I'm like, well, yeah,
Ligma, yeah.
they can spread them. And she's like, no, they do. She's like, oh my god, no, with everything how you're so political all the time, the whole thing with masks, and I'm just like,
Ooh,
what?
you're so
When am
political
I
all the time,
yeah.
all the time with masks.
Yeah.
Jeez.
And I'm like, I'm not political. What? She's like, oh, for the way I know your opinion on the vaccine and all this other stuff. And honestly, I think we should get them to spray for mosquitoes because we need to prevent those diseases. And I'm like, well, yeah, I think we should spray for them, but the diseases aren't that big. Like, I mean, yeah, they can carry it, but they don't all do.
I don't know.
And
Yeah, I don't know how common like any mosquito type disease in the United States is at all.
it essentially, for them to have a disease in it, they have to find a host that has it and then carry it from one to the next.
Yeah, I
That's
don't
the
think
main way it spreads.
there's not malaria in the United States, is there?
We have vaccines for that stuff usually.
Yeah, I mean,
Vaccines are apparently this brand new thing because she predominantly, when she was walking out of the car, and was like, well, you know what? I've lost all my respect for you, and the
Can I ask you a
and
question? Like, sorry,
yeah,
sorry, I just interrupt your story. Like, it just makes me so annoyed. Like, do you know what's in a bottle of Coke?
yeah. I mean,
No, not
I
really.
do.
Do you? Or do you know
I
exactly what's in a bottle of Coke?
I don't know exactly, but I do know it rots my teeth.
Okay, regardless, right? Like, you drink that shit all the time. Like, oh my god, I fucking love this. From unnamed company in the middle of fucking nowhere. This drink you love all the time. Fucking Mountain Dew, whatever the fuck.
Mhm.
You have no clue what's inside of it. You know, I love this.
I
Thing that's
feel like
literally
I
supposed to
started.
save your life. I'm not sure.
I don't know if I want to put that in my body. Well, my body's a temple. Um,
Chug, chug, chug.
fuck. What was I gonna say?
Sorry.
No, it's fine.
You guys are having an argument about masks and politicalness.
Oh yeah. She was talking about how I was super political, and she's like, "I can't believe what you're saying. I can't believe that you're thinking we shouldn't spray for mosquitoes." I was like, I mean, I said we should, but also please get out of my mom's car. And she kept going, and at one point I was just like, my kitty cat game is running a timed event, and I would like to level up my kitty cats. Please get out of my mom's car.
Oh god.
And, there was no event, and I was just trying anything to get her out of the damn car. She just sat there staring at me from the passenger seat, and it felt really uncomfortable.
But Joey, why don't you want to kill the mosquitoes? I just don't understand you with all your political views and things.
I thought you were into the mask. That was it. She was comparing spraying them as to having a mask on. And she's like, well, watch out because there's no vaccines for mosquitoes.
Apologies, my pussy timer is ticking. Get out of the vehicle.
Get out of the... That is really well. I like that way of putting it. My pussy timer is about to run out. Please escape the vehicle now.
uh,
All right, so that was the story of me dropping off my mom's friend, and it was really weird.
that sounds weird.
I got my chuckle afterwards, but during it was kind of like, please get out of the car.
I've become way too fucking sarcastic in real life for the conversation to ever get that far. Like, I can't ever imagine, like, anyone thinking, like... How do you, like, pull a straight face during that?
That's kind of the reason she was like, I lost all respect for you, because I was laughing, and I was
Were you actually laughing? Were you like,
it was like a soft chuckle. It was as much of a laugh as you could get as
Like
someone
a
in your passenger seat not
nervous
like, wanting
laugh?
to leave.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. It's like a ha ha ha, get out of the car.
You gotta fucking laugh so loud that other people, like, across the road look at the car. Well, what's so funny over there? Laughing about the vehicle. This is my property. I can come on if I wanna. If you're in here, it's your own decision. I'm coming in the driver window. Do you want to get hit?
But you also asked, what was my most religious experience?
Yeah, I did ask that question.
Okay, so I have a very unique answer.
Again, snowflake.
So I went.
Yeah.
I went to Sunday school at I think it was Presbyterian.
Yeah.
It's like light diet Christianity.
Yeah.
And it was just kind of like a normal Sunday school thing where they take the kids after the beginning part and we go down and we just kind of like we watch a movie or we do some sort of activity that reminds you of God and all this other stuff, right? And I kind of just went through the motions because I was like, I'm here with Grandma and I like being with Grandma.
Aww.
And when I would get down there, I'd just be kind of relaxing. And most of those days, I don't remember. But there was one day I remembered. One truly beautiful day. The day that the movie El Dorado was in the movie room.
Okay.
And
Yeah.
I watched El Dorado. And in this God God-blessed building, I witnessed Shell's beautiful form for the first time, and I believe that is when the religion of thick thighs had tainted my mind.
Okay, that's fair.
Yeah,
So you got a boner while Sunday school with your grandma, is what you're saying?
yeah, exactly,
Okay, I see.
dude. I really like that movie.
Yeah.
All like boner jokes aside, because Shell, but like that movie was
El Dorado
fucking
is
great.
good.
Yeah, it's really good.
I want to rewatch what is it called, The Black Cauldron from Disney. Isabel and I have been going on about it. It's like a really not like Disney film that I remember watching as a kid and being kind of creepy to me. Like the art is very like dirty, if that makes sense.
Hmm.
Like
Oh, it's from that era where the animation was kind of scraggly and muddy.
yeah, very muddy. It kind of like layered is what I would say to it. Like you could tell they drew
Mm-hmm.
something and they drew something over it, and then like Disney doesn't like talk about it and shit. That's Treasure Island. I don't know if that was called El Dorado.
Yeah.
There's so
Treasure
many
Island is what it's
fucking
called.
good movies that were just underrated because so many came out. Like there were so
you
many
remember the
90s
old-
animated cartoons. So good. Do I remember the
Do
old
you
what?
remember the old Disney movie Hocus Pocus?
No, I didn't know. I had not seen Hocus Pocus. Is that a normal? Is that a human? Is that a live action thing?
Yes, it is.
Okay, yeah, then probably not. No.
There is this one song, I believe it's from that, but there's this one song where the lady is singing, and it's like "Come Little Children," and it's the most like unsettling as a kid and as an adult to hear a song ever.
What?
Just this like middle-aged woman going, "Come little children," and it's like, no.
I would
No,
rather not.
don't.
I refuse.
Come Little
Daga
Children,
katawari
Hocus
desu.
Pocus. I
Oh my
fucking here.
god.
I'm gonna stream it so you can hear this.
Okay. Let me put that on.
I'll play a little bit of it because I don't know how much we can share before it gets a
Okay.
bit of the VOD muted. All right. Tell me when you can hear it.
I'm listening. I'm listening.
Do you hear?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if this is the exact one. And I don't like this song. It's very spooky. It's very spooky as a kid, but older on, it's just kind of really awkward.
Come, little children, I have a van full of candy. Molest is my plan.
Yeah, no, the whole thing of it is that she's making a bunch of kids come to like this one palace or garden or whatever the fuck it is, and she's trying to make them like stay there instead of go back home. That's like what the song's about. And that's really fucking creepy. Excuse you.
Yeah. She would fail the DBS check, I think. Like that is not good. Do you know what a DBS is?
No.
It's like a document in the UK that says you have the right to work with children. Like they do like a police background check on you and like they check if you have a DBS and it's all fine. It means like you haven't been like arrested for molesting anyone or. Yeah.
Oh fuck! I forgot to erase the rest of that message. What's a proselytized?
Katie mosquitoes, what get us a propagate size. Scozy hot prostaticized by the thighs.
Proselytized?
Proselytized.
I don't know how to say that word.
It feels like something gorillas would say. Proselytized, very in my eyes.
It means to be turned into a proselyte.
Alexa, what is a proselyte? Okay.
A person who has converted from one opinion, religion, or party to another.
Converted.
Ah.
I was a man of God.
The thighs were so thick that I proselytized.
Okay, someone named Lipitomo in your chat says, "Oh my God, Scotty, I haven't known about you ever since I got banned from Twitter 3 years ago. How goes it?" And then it looks like Iggy going over.
Oh, it is kind of like Iggy.
I mean,
Hello.
do you think your life would have been better or worse if you didn't get banned from Twitter originally? And you weren't banned from Twitter, were you? I thought you were banned from Tumblr.
I was banned from Tumblr.
Yeah, you're banned from Tumblr.
No, they got banned from Twitter.
Oh, they got banned from Twitter? What did you do? That's not good.
I would like to know what they did, but also, I hope that you've been having a good time for the 3 months.
So that's my voice now. Good to know. I mean, that's what you get for posting that Iggy dog. I saw the dog's face and then I was like, I need to give this dog a voice.
I thought it was a cute voice.
Yeah! Fuck you! My voice acting talent is brilliant! And you should be getting ready to write a book about your life, because I'm going to get you an Oscar for this acting performance. You hear me? I will play you in the movie about Scorsese's death.
Yo. I don't want to die.
Pluck TV, yeah.
If I was to have a community challenge, what should it be?
Panty broth ramen.
I don't know how to make stock.
That's what you do. You add the panty to water, and that's how you make the stock.
Okay. I don't have any panties.
That's what you need to get first. Face reveal. He's a cutie. Scores is so silly. He's such an attractive man. And he talks so badly about himself all the time. He's got fucking good eyebrows too. Like, honestly, he's got eyebrows like me, and I appreciate that. Like, hell yeah. Nice fucking threading. Do you think he'll ever do a face reveal?
Still kind of processing the compliments, but I've had it in my past that I've always just been like, I'll keep my face covered up because I just don't kind of want people to look at it.
Yeah.
I don't know. Feels like it's really hammering in at this point that people think I look okay, and it's like,
you do look okay.
Look okay. It's kind of nice.
I mean, like, what I don't know. It's just kind of like, at this point, just rip the band-aid off, in my opinion. It's like yeah, what? Like, it's like, what are you trying to... Like, there's no scenario, I think, where being dishonest about your like, what you are works in the long term. You know? Like, for example, let's just say, like, you have a nice, long relationship with someone online, and you, like, develop feelings for them. Mm. And after all this time, they might develop feelings for you too, and they just learn they don't like you. Yeah. Or someone might learn they have a crush, and you'll be like, oh, look at that fucking boy. Look at that chunky boy. I'm gonna get that butt. There are girls like that out there, by the way. Isabel squeezes my fat ass all the time. So...
I did see something that made me kind of happy, where people were like, you know, okay, so there's this thing where it was like, I've seen a video 100 times where it's like, what do you mean guys like it when you have a bit of extra chunk? I was always told that they like the thin and fit and stuff. And then there was another one for guys that I saw. It's like, are you big? Are you like chubby? Because I love that shit. Just love yourself. And it was like this girl just trying to be like, you can be fit. I like it.
Yeah,
lots of people like it.
A lot of people like the fact that like porn, there's so much thick porn out there. And then people at the same time are like, oh, but my body, I'm too fat. It's like, are you fucking delusional? Do you see how many people online are like busting a nut at like chubby thighs? And you're hiding that shit away?
Yeah.
It's like fucking hiding KFC like under the table. Everyone can smell it. Get the KFC out of there. It's fucking weird.
I love it. Everyone can smell it. Sounds like a friend where you like stash it and you're gonna surprise them and they're like, and they come in to say something serious and they're like, John, everyone can smell it. Just take it out. We have something more serious to talk about.
Fine. Okay. Yeah. Okay.
Fine, here's the KFC. Jeez, man.
What is it? Yeah, I dig that scene.
Where'd you put your foot?
Wait, what were we talking about?
I don't remember.
I don't remember either. That's cool.
We were talking about thick thigh religion.
Yeah.
And body positivity and
But-
why I haven't shared my face.
Honestly, though, like, I think I've learned that I do not look the way I stereotypically thought growing up was attractive. You know? But I've grown up to realize what I thought was attractive as a kid looks fucking cringe. Like, when I was younger, I thought, like, emo goth boys were, like, the hottest fucking thing ever. You know, like, fucking, like, Shane Dawson types, like, early 2008.
Yeah, thin, long, with, like...
Long hair and, like,
long
feminine
hair,
qualities.
yeah.
I was like, oh my god, this is fucking peak man. And I look back in time at that shit, and I'm like, oh my fucking god. It's a look. Not necessarily the best look, is all I'll say.
When it came to, like, emo stuff, I liked Scene a lot more.
Yeah.
It's like the same thing, but it's colorful, and because the whole differentiation at the time was emo is like full black goth and like you sad and all this stuff, and then Scene was rainbow with black, and you're usually like lol so random and stuff.
Yeah.
And I loved it.
Yeah.
I remember how many people used to just be like, yeah, dude, Adventure Time, mathematical, and it's like that's the show to them, was just mathematical. Yeah, algebraic.
Nice shoelaces. Where'd you get them?
very, very strange. Did you see the end of Adventure Time?
No. I'm not invested in Adventure Time at all.
Okay.
At all. Not because I'm like, oh, fuck that show. Just because, like, it wasn't airing when I was watching Cartoon Network.
That's understandable.
And also, when I started joining the internet, I was very counterculture of, like, My Little Pony and Adventure Time and Steven Universe. All these, like, cartoon shows are, like, the popular thing. Like,
Yeah, that people were lambasting.
I never watched any of them.
That's understandable.
So I always kind of feel like a bit of an outsider when it comes to, like, cartoons, and which is weird because I'm such a fucking anime fan that I don't give, like, Western animation the same respect. But also, fucking Zoe says emo goth boys are the hottest ever. Like, have you ever fucking hung out with an emo, like, goth boy? They fucking do nothing all day. They listen to sad music and they smoke and bitch about how their parents moan that their room smells like smoke all the time. Like, they're a fucking, like, most sour bunch. Like, my god. I knew these two guys who all they used to do is fucking, like, scream at their parents and then run off and smoke behind the dumpsters. And they had that goth emo aesthetic, and from the outside looked like, wow, they're so mysterious. And in reality, it's like all they're doing is fucking nothing. they're doing
killing themselves.
They're doing a load of existing.
I feel like a big part of the error that makes a lot of that stuff is solely the mystery. Where
Yeah.
It's like, oh, I love this because I don't get it. And that's
Yeah.
so
and
interesting.
they're pretty as well.
And it's like,
Yeah.
what the fuck? What? You're damaged. Get some help, please.
Yeah. Well, pretty on a base level, always, and then mystery. It's the same with, like, Saudi princes and all that bullshit. Like, a lot of like white women have, like, black, like, men gangster, quote unquote, like, interests, because, like, oh, it's a world that sounds like dangerous that I don't know anything about. but it's associated with drugs and money. And so, come on, girl, just like calm down. Like, just fucking like jack off, go to sleep.
I saw this thing where it was just like some girls who are just like teenagers, they just are looking for things that are just trying to kill them. Like they're into things that are irrationally dangerous because they just like that.
What do you mean? Like what?
Like being like the ones who find serial killers attractive and like fucking porn of Freddy Fazbear and stuff like that.
Well, let's separate that apart. Like, people that find like serial killers attractive, I think they're like, oh, they're edgy. They're edgy boys in real life. And also, it's often like, I could fix them. Like, if only I was there.
If I was their crux, I could be there and stop them before they did the bad thing.
And Freddy Fazbear, dude, autism's a hell of a drug, man. I don't know. How the how the fuck do you explain that shit? Fucking people like jacking off the Chica crazy. And shit.
But also Chica, I mean, like, we gotta give her a...
Are you being legitimate?
No.
Shit, there's a fucking bib on and stuff, man.
One time,
can't say this shit publicly.
One time I got commissioned to draw an animatronic thing in the past for two friends that I don't talk to anymore.
Oh, but IRL friends or Insta friends?
Both.
Both. Oh, okay. Okay, cool.
Yeah. And I gotta say, fucking, even then I still couldn't quite get down how to draw them or like appreciate animatronics in that way. It was not clicking. I was surprised when I was able to get this is nice out of them, because like I was like, I don't know how you could like this. I've worked on it for a while and it still ain't looking good.
The thing is, Andy's like similar, right? Like our mutual friend Andy.
Mm-hmm.
Whereas like she'll post shit of like a girl, Saiger. She'll fucking post stuff of like a girl suffering, like blood like pouring, and kind of like you can tell she finds it hot. Like the amount of like detail she put in the fucking stomach in this picture of this girl suffering and bleeding. It's like, okay, this is your fucking like jack off material.
Yeah.
And like I can't relate to it at all.
Yeah, me neither.
Like girls like fucking like kinks are just so fucking like niche and weird. Like Lily.
They're very specific.
Like she had a fucking strange medical thing. Beyond other stuff we couldn't talk about because it's private. Like, but like her very public like medical fixation of like cute boys and injecting them and cutting them up is so fucking bizarre that if a guy explained this, she'd put them in therapy. But girls, she's like, oh, they're quirky. Jesus Christ. Bunch of fucking serial killers.
Oh. It really does feel like that sometimes.
Like, it's like women are into like, they're like, oh, I fucking love Attack on Titan because like people's like heads get ripped off. I was like, okay. Different breed. Got to get their energy out in other ways, I guess.
Yeah.
I mean, like, if you're fucking living a life where, like, you're annoyed at everything all the time, not because you're a woman, but because potentially, like, society sucks for you. I imagine it's nice and cathartic to see, like, people die.
I don't know. I don't like seeing that, to be honest.
When I was an edgy teenager, I enjoyed it more, so I'm like, okay. But I
never had like a zombies phase. It seemed like everyone had this phase where they're like, dude, zombies. If a zombie apocalypse came, dude, I have this book that I filled with how I do it. I like construct this out of this, and dude, and I make this weapon. And
can I tell you
know
something?
That I go here, and it's like.
Without being as embarrassing, that's like 1,000% me. Like I'm that cringe kid. I'm sorry. I apologize.
Well, no.
Can I rationalize it? Right.
You don't have to. I understand it completely.
But I want to quickly because I feel like it's important. It's like, imagine the world suddenly became a video game, and all the rules of reality suddenly changed. That's pretty much what you're asking. Like, if the world was snap instantly turned into this game mode, PvP, what would you do? And that's like an interesting scenario. It's the same people that are like, oh, what would you do if like a school shooter came in the building? You look
Yeah,
at you look at your environment in a different way. You're like, oh shit, this desk, which is normally for writing things, is also like a good place to hide. You know, I think kids like get off on that type of creativity of like their world can be seen through a different lens of like what happens if a nuke went off, or what happens if I don't know. It's kind of like parkour people that like see like two like buildings next to each other, and they're like, "Ooh, that's actually a stairway up. If I know how to jump up it." It's the same level of that. I don't know. It mentally feels like it's kind of opening up a different timeline of events.
That makes sense. I can understand the like the planning and the like, oh, my life is like a video game, or oh, there's this, it's an interesting thought experiment, which is,
Yeah.
again, like, everyone's had those, and I understand it, and I can get behind, like, yeah, dude, that's neat and interesting. But there's like a whole phase for it that I just never went through, because it's like, at the time, the most zombie thing that I was interested in was either Plants vs Zombies, or just like drawing a character of mine as a zombie.
So
This really wasn't.
you completely
Yeah,
skipped out on the COD zombies train then.
yeah. I barely played shooter games. I found them. I just couldn't do it because I have bad 3D space, um, three, 3D spatial recognition, or it's the one where if you're in 3D, you lose track of stuff around you that you haven't like blatantly placed. Like if I played Skyrim, I would get lost absolutely constantly.
Oh, can I tell you something quickly? I'm hearing what you're saying about in Skyrim. You don't have spatial awareness and you get lost. Your hippocampus is fucked up. You don't know because that controls like your sense of direction. My dog just like put my hand in their mouth, and then I touched their sore tooth, and they quickly spat my hand out.
Aww.
So they wanted to hold my hand in their mouth, and they got Ana, and they were like, "Oh, oh Papas,
Aww.
I'm sorry, lovey dove."
The Puto Amo said, "Oh, had a girl classmate in high school who thought Hannibal Lecter was hot. They said that Chica brings pizza, and they date a murder robot for pizza. And some people are into that. Think of Himiko Toga fans."
Oh my god, we got the mighty Novak here. I know you. I
Give
know
me a
you,
second,
Novak.
mom's calling.
I hear ya.
Yeah.
Joey.
I gotta go get some bags.
Okay.
I'll be right back.
Cool. Oh, by the way, gamers. And gamer girls. Did you know there's this cool fucking link that you should click on and then click follow? Because Scorsy has 11 fucking viewers, and I'm gonna steal them. Fucking go there and follow. And unfollow Scorsy. Go in. Operation Goose Town. I'm just kidding. Don't unfollow Scorsy. Go. That sounds like a great idea. Hell yeah. You can watch my dog on stream too, by the way, if you click on that link. I support this both financially and morally. Dude, hell fucking yeah. Hey, Noodle. Getting tired. You're getting tired, honey. Cute. I fucking posted that link in and no one followed. Listen, I have eyes, guys. I have eyes. I have eyes and apparently a double chin on my stream. Do you guys think you're morally corrupt? Oh my god, the Mighty Novak has followed a few seconds ago. Thank you, Mighty Novak. I appreciate that. Thank you for your financial and moral support. I followed it. Good. I appreciate it. I'm happy. The stream has been worthwhile. I've gained. My power levels increased, and my dog is looking at me like I'm a fucking mad person. Hey, Noodle. Yep. Hey, oh, your teeth, your tooth, your tufts. I see it. Oh, it's bleeding a lot. She looks so grumpy. I don't use Twitch enough to get notifications, but like being a big number. Dude, hell yeah. Big numbers rule. Thank you. I appreciate it. Isabel completely refuses to get tattoos. Now, do you think that is reasonable or unreasonable? Oh my god. My chat. Oh! Hey, fucking Luptalmo. Yes, now I can spam both chats at the same time and look at Fun-Sized Doggo. Hell yeah. Apologies, you're now seeing boring Pluck gameplay. Dog, fuck, dog cams are... dog cam... No, the dog's gone! There you go. Please, follow me. Give me money. Look, there's a dog. For the love of God. No, it's honestly quite fun being in both chats, really. Like, I fucking Scorsy up over here. Hey, honey, are you on my shoulder? Ow! Hey, thank you, Lupataumo, for the follow. I appreciate it. There you go. I stole 2 of your followers. I took Lupataumo and the Mighty Novak, and they're mine now.
They are?
Yeah, they're mine now. They never belong to me.
Damn.
I'm sorry. Shit happens though. Like the fact that you had to leave and come back just shows that you're not dedicated enough to the craft. And I mean, maybe once you actually mature enough and think you can be a good enough streamer to surpass me, then maybe you can get them back. But I think they're with me now, and that's for the long haul.
Yeah, that's what matters.
Anyway, what's up? What are we up to?
Ran down, got some groceries for my mom, put them in the kitchen. She was like, "Did you see my mom's?" I'm like, "No." She's like, they're in the car.
Yeah.
How'd you not see them? They're huge. And I'm like, so I ran out and looked at the car, saw the moms, and they were nice. And I came back and told her that they look nice. She's like, "Yeah, they are." And now I'm here.
Oh.
Whew.
Woof, 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 woof.
I can catch up on what you guys were saying.
Not much really. Just Noodles chilling in the background. Isabel's hanging out. It is 23:30 in the UK. So 11:30.
Oh my god, someone thinks that... Dude, oh... Laputamo, I wish that was true. Saying American schools are equipped because they have a person-sized locker that anyone could hide inside of. Dude, those lockers are like the size of a jacket. They're so thin.
And also, like, yeah, like, if you're gonna shoot someone, if you're a kid that gets thrown in a locker all the time, you can be like, finally, my chance. I can jump out of the locker and shoot all these other kids.
Well, I would say my chance and then stay in the locker and call the police.
I mean, if you're getting pushed in the locker all the time, you're definitely the school shooter. I mean, come on.
Oh. I thought they were just a sad boy.
That's the new terrorist. There was a fucking shooter in Plymouth, where I live, which was like the first mass shooting in England in 25 years. And it was just some fucking, like, neckbeard loser that had an argument with their mom. And then just went on a shooting, like, rampage down the street. I was like, oh god. Fucking... like, I don't want, like, chubby, fat, white people to be the new face of terrorism. It's gonna make me becoming a politician or something difficult. I don't want people looking at me and being like, at first we thought he might be a pedophile, but now he might be a bomber as well. Dude. I don't need this. It's bad brand awareness.
Mm-hmm.
I was saying if my name is too much a tongue twister, you can just say LP, as many people seem to do. El Potato. Oh, little potato. El Potato. El Putemo. El potato.
That makes sense.
I like it. El tomato. LP. Thank you, man. Appreciate it. Honestly,
So-
like, someone in chat being like, "This is how you say my name, by the way, streamers, so you don't have to suffer." It's like, oh my god, thank you.
Yes, please, thank you. Just
Yes.
When I go into a stream, if I hear someone about to say my name, I make sure to just be like, score like number, C like water.
Scorsy.
A lot of people actually get it right. I'm surprised. I've brought it up numerous times, and we haven't done one yet.
Yeah.
Would you like to do a drawing?
That sounds fun.
And we could do a battle cat.
Ah, okay. Let's do Battle Cat.
Yeah.
That sounds fun.
All right, sweet.
Okay.
If you could, I'm wondering if there's a way that we could stream you.
I don't want to stream me drawing. Are you fucking mad? You're gonna see all the referencing and tracing I do.
All right.
I don't just see how much I just cheated on. Do you, man? Okay.
Should we pick a random like one of the basic cats?
One of the basic
I think
cats.
I feel like that's a good constraint. Is it has to be one of the basic cats, the non-gotchas.
Okay. I'm gonna get a reference up. This isn't really gonna be like the fucking longest draw because most of them are circles.
Yeah, most of them are pretty simple.
Question, gang. What do you guys do when you're in an extended bad vibe? Like when you know you aren't getting anything done, but need to find a way to keep yourself cheered up. What's your good vibe activity? For me, I really struggle with that personally. And what usually helps, it's fucking difficult to do, but taking a walk outside and just being out of the situation so you can like have a think about what your next steps are usually like helps me. Eat some food too, like anything where like you have an excuse to kind of like step out and like reassess.
What I do is I have like a necessities checklist and then a thing that I do where it's like, okay, I am sad, I've not done any, I feel like I've done nothing. Have I eaten within the last like 8 hours? If the answer is no, go eat. If I'm feeling antsy, then most likely I'm greasy or sweaty and just don't want to admit it, so I should go take a shower.
Yeah, no, it's true. There's this, oh my god, there's this checklist of why am I upset, like why am I
if I find myself
angry.
running, getting kind of mad and my throat hurts a bit, you are not drinking enough water. If I'm really tired when I'm just around people, it just means my social battery's dead. I should go and lay down and just kind of do nothing. Just kind of sit on my phone in the dark with a fan on. Just kind of things like that. Stuff that solves the small issue because it's usually that but blown up.
Normally, you just go through the tick list. Make it while you're in a good mood and feeling a bit productive. Make a tick list of like, if I'm sad in the future, go through this fucking tick list, and it's like, look at a photo of thing that makes me happy. You look at it, you're like, okay, cool. If that didn't work, go to the next thing. And literally, if you go through that entire fucking checklist and nothing makes you feel good, maybe go see a therapist, because like, that's a good thing too. Mental health. It's better than mental health.
That is true.
For me, like, I definitely struggle when I'm not on antidepressants. And it's, like, literally nothing that, like, I don't think it has anything to do with, like, actual situation. I think my brain chemistry is just fucked. Like, I just feel way more nervous when I'm not on them.
I see. Would you like to do one cat or just the whole roster of the basic cat? Because they're all really simple.
Okay,
as you said.
let's do the whole roster. That's fine.
Do the whole roster?
Yeah.
All right. I'm gonna like get a picture of them each and just kind of put them on the stream so people can see.
There you go.
Save. That's a cat. Save. It's a tank. Save. That's an act. Save. That's a gross. Save. Cow.
One cat down. Oh my.
You got one cat down already?
Yeah. Well, they fucking simple. I don't know what Da Vinci shit you're expecting from me.
Dude, I'm expecting pretty much what you're gonna make.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
That's like a threat. Right?
Is it?
I don't know, man. It feels like you will match my expectations of you. It's like
Yeah, because I believe you would.
Oh my god. Sounds scary, I don't know, man. Okay, my drawing's a bit fucked, but like...
There we go. I put up pictures of all 9 of the battle cats. These are the basic cats, for anyone who doesn't know what a battle cat is. These are the 9 basic cat.
Whoa.
You got cat, tank, axe, gross, cow, flying, fish, lizard, and titan.
Indeed.
Yeah. Glove for drawing.
I don't know what the fuck I'm doing.
That makes sense. She was holding doggo not long ago. In that case, please put like 7 or 8 dogs behind your avatar at all times. I'm sorry I can't do that, but I do have 9 cats behind me. Oh my god, the cow and the long boy look amazing. Yeah! You should see the cow's second evolution. It's a giraffe. He headbangs a lot. Okay, let me get my program open. Get out of the way, Isabel. It's time for cats.
Wow, get fucked as well.
Dun, dun, dun. Very first one, cat.
I like it, my dog.
I'd say the number one thing out of these that I always find out is that their faces are a lot bigger on their body than I expect them to be.
I'm gonna share my stream. Let's see. How can I do this? Let me go to TU and then add a source. Like window capture. Browse. Let's say clip. Add source. Don't look at my stream unless you want spoilers.
Okay, I won't.
Clip Studio Paint. Is this it? Okay. Here's my shit. If I can lower clip down. Nope, not above. There we go. I'll put clip over. Yep.
This one, but a little flatter, and then. And then.
What's up?
Out of all of the basic cats, which one is your favorite?
Out of all the basic cats, I like the wall one, like the long one.
Mm-hmm.
He's the one I use the most, like long term. Like
Yeah, he's just generally a very good tank. For anyone here or listening later, I mean, you're free to draw and send them to me.
oh,
I'm
yeah.
happy to see any of your cats.
I'm happy to see all of your cats too. There we go. My cats are having a fucking bad time.
I'm drawing the normal cat going "Nyah," like he's gonna attack.
I don't know what that cat is gonna attack. I'm not sure about my drawing. I'm like running out of space already. I need to change the canvas size. Edits. Change canvas size. Come on, let's give me some more space. Yeah. Oh shit. That's fucking. I'm getting fucked, man.
Are you?
Me? No, these battle cats are. They're not having a good time. What I want to do is see what does that look like.
Which one are you on?
The fucking axe cat.
Oh, me too. His axe is gonna be difficult. I'm no good with axes.
I think I did like an okay job with its axe, to be honest.
Good to hear.
I'm quite surprised. To be honest.
Do you find axes impressive?
Impressive is the wrong word. I find axes to be scary, like horrifying weapons.
Mm-hmm.
So I think they're like impressive in terms of like I would not want to fuck with one. Like if someone was attacking me with an axe, I think I would very much
Like them to stop.
yeah. So like from that point of view. What about you? Also, what brings on the question?
Cause like in the same way that I find like what is it called? Like primitive technology interesting.
Yeah.
It feels the same level of like, dude, fucking funny stick with thing perfectly tied so that it worked. Neat.
So not a fan.
I'm getting thrown off by how the cow is shaped.
Cow is shaped fucking weirdly, isn't it?
It's got like a big bump head. Moo. It's just like actually a cow.
Yeah, just a cow. Does it have udders? It does have udders.
It does. It has like little tiny udders.
Hell yeah. And then I need I just need fish cat, titan cat, and the little lizard cat, and I'm done.
Okie dokie. I'm on the flying one after this cow. But I'm kind of like doing the sketches for them and then like a line over it. Like a really rough sketch and then like a normal. Ba-dum-bum-bum-bum. Ba-dum-bum-bum-bum. I really love the first evolution of the fish cat.
Yeah.
They look really cute.
That's the one I've done like the least justice to in my drawing. I fucking love the faces I've done in this piece. It's so stupid. It's so bad. Okay, and then just the Titan cat.
Best.
I need Titan cat reference. I need a closer Titan cat. Titan cat.
Titan cat. Cat that's also a titan.
Oh, there's like a shirt that's like I love fish. That's this. There's like variants. Okay, there you go.
Oh no, I drew the fish too small.
Safe. Okay. And then I think what I want to do is have him. Is it right?
Hey chat, which of these cats do you think represents me and Koo the most? Like which one is him and which one's me?
That's a good question.
I would like to know the answer.
Okay, it's fucking buff dude. He's just so like human shaped. Like if you can't draw anatomy, you're fucked with Titan Cat.
You just fucked type cat.
You just fucked. You can't draw him if you don't know how to draw a body. No way to fucking erase this shit. Yeah. Fucking protect.
It is funny nipples. Who's got funny nipples?
Who has funny nipples? Like I
He
don't
has
know.
funny
Like,
nipples.
he does. He's like normal nipples. He's like pretty generic nipples, I think. Like
Their nipples pretty funny. I think they're funny.
I don't know. They're okay.
Yeah. Got very tiny legs though.
Hold that. There we go. Now your job is to hold that still.
Yes. Now I can go back and refine. Hooray.
And then I want to fucking have your like legs. Just there we go. I'm gonna fucking have this leg out here like no.
No.
There we
Hey,
go.
hey. Yeah. Alright, now I have to draw every single one from Gross Cat all the way up to Titan. Most fuck.
There we go. Ku is the strange desert creature, and Scores is the long sausage.
I'm the long sausage? Dude, I'm Tank Cat.
Yeah. What the fuck is the weird desert creature? The one on the far right. The lizard.
Oh, lizard cat. He turns into a dragon.
And I'm like, I don't know if I want to just like do like some quick like background like coloring to separate shit.
Now,
Do I have a cute
I would
watercolor?
really appreciate it just because I I need some time.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Okay, cool. What about this? Is this so cute? Oh, don't do it on the same layer, Brandon. Fucking hell. Okay. What the fuck? It's not doing shit. Flat watercolor brush. Ooh. Hell yeah. Fucking like cut the piece up. Get this shit out of here. This looks fucking horrible. This
Dude.
looks fucking horrendous. I made a decision.
I bet it'll look amazing.
I mean, I'm working on it. I'm trying to finesse what I'm doing right now. I think like committing fully is actually better for this. Yeah, let's commit fully. It's like the fucking
Have you
Bob
ever
Ross
heard-
streams where there's like ruined. Like, you know when like he fucking does something with the trees and everything, the whole chat's like, oh fuck. I don't know.
Ruined.
Don't know,
Yeah,
man. Not
it's-
this time. That's my vibe. Yeah, sorry, what were you saying?
I don't remember.
No, might be.
Ooh.
Cancel. Just apply to this. Layer, new correction layer.
Which, okay, do you know, obviously you might not know it by heart, but like the later forms of each of the cats?
Yeah.
I love Sexy Legs. That one's is great.
Yeah.
Are there any others that you like?
Are there any others that I like? I don't know, man. It's so difficult. I felt very disappointed by the final evolutions of like a lot of these beginning cats. I really like what the lizard turns into.
Yeah.
Or what does the lizard turn into again? It turns to a bigger lizard, right? It turns to like it's like a longer dragon. Like, meh. It's just like a dragon with a battle cat's head. Yeah, I like that one. I think that's my fave.
That's quite the understandable favorite.
I'm ready to share my drawing.
I am not done. I am doing cow right now.
Okay. Fair dues. I'll add some fucking detail.
Give me some hella refined cats.
This thing needs this detail here. It needs this fucking like. It also looks like Juggernaut if you don't draw its weird. It's a weird fucking body.
Fuck me, man. Circles.
Well, chat, what do you think? Did I fuck up? Or is this like the best Battle Cats art to ever exist? It's one of the two.
think-
So it could only be one of the two.
I think.
Yeah, what do you think?
Even without seeing, I know it's gonna be some of the
It's one of the best. messed around. No one's ever gonna shut me down. Okay, let me turn off Clip Studio. Bop. I'm back in fucking Tower Unite. I'm catching a sausage dog. I want to quickly send this to you.
I keep on trying to do a cat face how I normally do them.
Yeah. Rather than the style, and it kind of looks a bit off.
It's like, no. That's the lil cats. You can't do that right now.
Okay, let me load this one. Which one are you doing, Frisbee? Dumpy Picasso. It's an action painting. Okay, cool. That's pretty exciting stuff. Go to Scorzy's Discord. Go to the Dreamsoft. There you go. I've shared my thing.
I feel so bad taking so.
No, dude, I'm not rushing you. I'm grinding.
Alright. I am on
Lizard.
I am on the Coo Cat.
The Coo Cat. Oh, talking about Coo stuff. Wait, did I talk about it on the? I talked about it on my stream. I made a Coo lectable, right? Trademark. Because I painted on a stone a quattro, like I drew on a quattro. I drew a quattro on a stone. I released it in the wild, in my local city. And on the very back of the stone, I wrote like number 1 on it. So when I go out to like walks, I'm gonna start hiding stuff and like have them as like collectibles. How do you feel about that? That someone could go out there and be like, "Ooh, I have number 7. Which one do you have?" "Oh, I have number like 36." I'm
That
sure.
Sounds amazing.
I'm sure someone out there will be like really into finding them. You know, like trying to have a whole set. And like I'm not keeping any of them. I'm like releasing every single one I make. So I'm not like. It's very fun. I'm taking photos of like where I'm hiding them and stuff as well, and for authenticity purposes, just in case I was like, I have number 7. It's like, you don't have fucking number 7. Number 7's a fucking drawing of like Kermit's butthole, and this is a drawing of a rose.
I can understand that.
Yeah, I don't want like gross. I can understand. I'm not a fan of that.
I mean, the inside of the Muppet is red.
Fucking prolapse Kermit ass is not what I want. Life works in mysterious ways, giving you roses when you least expect them. Like on the turlet.
The turlet?
Yeah.
Dude. People who say turlet, they're legendary.
I think so. Like the Kraken. Or scurvy. The Black Plague.
Scurvy legendary?
Yeah! Like, the scurvy's definitely a thing of legend. Like with pirates and stuff. It's part of a legend. Also, you can't say scurvy if I wanted to say like a pirate. Just say scurvy. No, it's scurvy. Eat your oranges. Just because something is a legend doesn't mean it's fictitious. Sea slug bun. Or fictitious. Real things can be legends. Like that fucking dog that waited at this train station. That's a real thing. That's a legend. Wait, does it? Wait, it's do legends have to be false? I don't know, man. What's a legend? Massive legend here. Hey, let's destroy Pokemon cards. Legend. Definition. A tradition story sometimes popularly regarded as historical but not authenticated. So it can be real, but it just means it hasn't been fact checked. So it's like an old story, but it can be legitimate things. And also an extremely famous or notorious person, especially in a particular field. So, for example, the dog is a notorious person, in my opinion, entity. So, yes, they are a legend. Different types of legends. I see. Technically true, but I don't like it.
I now understand the massive legend.
Do you want to see my massive legend?
Yeah.
Yeah. Your art's gonna look so good compared to my fucking scruffy shit.
There we go. I just finished.
Expect me to draw all the fucking battle cats.
I'm sorry.
Oh, shall we? Okay, no, I'm not upset. No. Wait, my stream deck doesn't work anymore. How did it break? I can do it. I'll do it manually. There you go.
The cat.
I feel like a disease is not a legend. A disease is part of a legend. That's what I'm saying. Like the legend of pirates, scurvy is part of the legend. The Black Plague, like... No, you guys can disagree with me. I don't care. You guys can eat my ass. I want you guys to write a paper, a 5,000 word paper about how I'm wrong. I won't read it, but you can write it. Let's see these cats.
Alright. Time to show off your cats. I haven't looked at yours until I finish. Alright, let's see all of yours. Da, 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 da. Oh my god, I love them. I like the crying one. Here, this is yours. Oh, look at them.
Titan Cat's trying to save the cow and like the Battle Axe Cat. But he's too also getting sucked into the void that is Long Cat. Basic Cat has no hope. He's about to suffer like Fish Cat did. Fish Cat is deep in the mouth of Long Cat.
I was gonna say, where's Fish Cat? Oh, there he is.
I think if Flying Cat, Wing Cat can flap hard enough, they might be able to escape the grasp. But I don't know, man. It's kind of nice. I like it.
I love yours. It has so much more personality. Mine is literally just a lineup.
Okay, let's see the lineup.
Alright, here. Oh, fuck.
Oh, that's cute. Oh, they're dumpy. Do 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 do.
Yeah.
Oh, little marching band.
Also, the little lizard one I gave the coo eyes to.
Oh. Cute.
Yeah.
Dude, you should send that to Battle Cats. Put it on Twitter and at them. I'm sure they'll be like, oh,
Aww.
free promo.
Yeah,
RT this shit. Oh, wait, why doesn't my stream deck work? Fuck you, stream deck. When I push the button, it just makes the icons go small. Anyway, it's awesome.
Yeah. Now it's a whole mural of you. Look at all these cats.
It's fucking cool, man.
Yeah. Dude, I love that. You just came out so nice.
I'm gonna fucking post mine to the Battle Cats people right now.
Dude, do it up.
I'm
Pretty sure they have a Reddit, don't they?
I don't know. I don't know shit. They probably everything has a Reddit. I mean, come on. I wonder if it's still my clipboard. How do I make it so like not only people that follow Battle Cat see it?
Use a hashtag. Make sure that the @ isn't the first thing in the tweet, and you should be set.
There you go. Drew some at BattleCats P #art. Oh, that's the most generic tweet I've ever seen. There you go, tweet. Bam, it's out. Also, 3 minutes ago, thank you for a Japanese name I cannot pronunciate for following. Let's figure this out. Let's go. Let's fucking do it. I can't copy it. No, I will figure this out. Stream manager. Yes, I will copy and paste your name. Nekohaji. Welcome, and thank you. Do you know a Nekohaji?
My tweet is gonna be no, I do not.
Okay.
Well, actually, Nekohaji. Hold on. It does sound familiar.
You're scared of saying like no, and then you're like, wait a second. Is this someone I should know?
It does sound familiar, but also it's, I don't know, it has Neko, so
yeah. To be
so
fair.
many people use Neko.
Yeah. Well, thank you very much. I appreciate it.
Yeah.
We're now at 86.
My tweet is just 86.
Yeah. Your tweet is just what?
Dude, congratulations on 86 followers.
Thank you. I'm trying to get the 200.
More than that.
No, I'm trying to get the 200 on Twitch. No, I don't have lots. Not yet. You say, why am I streaming with you? Because so few followers.
I would not say that.
He would not say that.
My
You just
tweet
think
is just the words "Battle Cats" 9 times.
Okay. Cool. You don't need to @ anyone. People do it for you. Battle Cats. Nice. Okay.
Dude.
Scorzy. I'm gonna be brutally honest with you. It's fucking past midnight by me. So.
Fucking what?
It's past midnight by me.
Oh, past midnight. I was like, what? What did you say?
And I've got work tomorrow because it's Monday. So.
Yeah.
I'm thinking we should probably start wrapping up.
End it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Until next week.
Okie doke. I'm happy to do that.
Dude, we traded a bunch of followers. We're like, got Molt following you and Zoe and guys, I stole LP and Novak. Hell yeah. Thanks for the stream, dude. Of course, it's a pleasure. No worries, Zoe. Oh, we fucking passing art along to each other.
Yeah.
It's like Pokemon like trading. Dun dun dun. Oh, that's the fucking evolving. What is it? Or is it the same?
I think it was more of like a whooshy sound and then like a bidding.
That's true. Oh my god, I fucking love Wonder Trade. Just clicking the Wonder Trade button all day. It's like, no, you don't have to catch Pokemon, you just get randomized Pokemon. And from hackers, you get like shiny Celebi for perfect stats. You're like, oh, the game is broken. Anyway. So, yeah, let's go. It was good to talk to you, Scorzy. As always.
It's good to talk with you as well. Time to return to the purple void.
Whoa.
Woo! Thank you, everyone who came.
Yeah, same. Both chats. You guys have been awesome, and see you guys again next Sunday. Except for my chat, I will see you. What is tomorrow? Monday? Yeah, I'm streaming.
No. Say it like Markiplier. Say it like Markiplier.
I don't know how Markiplier goes.
Oh, the end of his video, he goes, "I'll see you next time."
I'll see you tomorrow.
No, he goes, next time.
When's next time? When no one knows when next fucking what?
Yeah, no. Have you never heard his ending?
I know
what
it's.
I don't. For years.
Oh my god. Fucking! I'll see you at 1 p.m. GMT +1 at Coup Streams on Monday tomorrow. Yeah. Or I'll see you next time. Bye bye.
There you go. Yeah. Booba. It's like a really weird dude. It's great.